stay calm, but the truth hit cold. Catch you in a lie, not a whole threat fold. Classy with the vibe, but the facts get loud. She don't gotta yell, just shut it down proud. Soft on the beat, but her game too strong. Got her own lane and she ride it long. Talk slick once and she clear the room. Realest energy, she bring that. Get a realest, no lie, no cap. Call you out and she don't look back. Truth in her voice, fire in her route. Say her name wrong and you gon' find out. She ain't tryna argue, she tryna expose. Dawn the realest. Keep it cute or keep it quiet.
Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters. I hope all is well with everybody. Make sure as you coming in, smash that good old like button for me. Pretty please. I see we got Deborah in here. How you doing, sis? Good afternoon, Latte. I know I'm always on time. I'm a little late today, but I actually just got back home, believe it or not. Yeah, I just got back home. Hey, lovely one. Hey, Angel. What's going on, Lex? What's going on with you? Hey, Rosalind. I don't know if Terry is still in here. He come in it earlier. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Tania. Hey, Miss Judy. You listening while you at work? Okay. Hey, Jackie H. Because I'm pretty sure Jackie Rogers is somewhere. Hey, Lady Love. Hey, LaWanda. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Radika. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Miss Mia. You said that intro a little bop. Hey, I know. Thanks to the King Pratt. He did his big one on both of them. Hey, Dreamy Girl. What's going on, Pratt? What's going on with you? Yeah, that intro and my little outro, I appreciate it, King. They both fire. They both fire. Hey, my beautiful sister Nancy. How you doing? Hey, Nina. Hey, J-Love. Said, welcome to Dawn the Truth Teller. Please hit that like button. Please do. Pretty please with sugar on top. Hey, Tennessee girl. I'm glad you back at work. I know you probably glad too. Hey, Sonya. Sonya, that body is body-outy, and I see you on Facebook. I'm doing good, sis. Thank you for asking. I'm going to tell y'all about it, but yeah. Hey, T-Love. Hey, Renithia. Hey, Boo Love. Hey, KJ's family. Let's see. Make sure I didn't skip nobody. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Demetria. All right, so we got 74 people in here. Y'all make sure y'all smash that good old like button. Hey, Isha. I hope all is well with you. But yeah, so I just got home. I actually wasn't going to go live, but I was like, since I said it and I don't go live like that, I'm going to go ahead and go. But I had got a phone call probably around, it was probably about 11 something. I had just got through eating some breakfast. So I got a phone call because my aunt, she signed up for I think it's called the Meals on Wheels or something like that. And so she didn't go to the door yesterday when they came. And then today when they came, she basically was kind of like out of it, didn't really know what was going on or whatever. So I need y'all to pray for my auntie. She's back in the hospital. they did some blood work, and basically what it is, she's really dehydrated, so they said that she's dealing with the, what is it, kidney acute failure, because she hasn't really been drinking a lot of fluids, but in her head let her tell it she's been drinking a lot of fluids. But I knew something was weird because Saturday she called me, and normally when she want me to go to the store, she don't normally want to go. So she said that she wanted to go, which I thought was weird. So, but over the phone, it was kind of like her voice sound like, when you drink, your voice have like a slur. So I thought she had been drinking, which she told me she hadn't been drinking for some months now. So basically what they were saying was she's dehydrated. And the thing of it is, now I'm telling her that she definitely don't need to be in that apartment by herself. So she's going to have to make the choice to either move in with me or go to the rest home. And she's so stubborn, I don't think she want to do either or, because she just like being by herself. But I had talked to the landlord, and so basically, somehow or another, I don't know, she, I guess because she was so dehydrated, she was having, she felt, well, she said that she was sleepwalking, which I don't know if was true or not, because they said that she was fighting under the covers and stuff, and she kept calling my uncle Carr's name. So for some reason, she felt like Carr was coming to get her. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Spicy Brown. Hey, Danny. So she felt like my uncle was coming for her. She kept saying it at the hospital too, that he was taunting her and haunting her and stuff. And so I think it was just because she's so dehydrated that she was hallucinating. But I know they said that she had left her out on the stove. Some food was in the floor that maybe she had tried to get up. She had knocked the TV off the stand. The coffee table was like moved a bit different. So I think it's just because, and two, she take a good bit of medications. And my cousin said when he was over there yesterday, she kept trying to mix up two of the same kind, because believe it or not, Sterling go buy a lot of stuff by feel. And then like she still cook, but I think she tried to leave something on the stove dealing with all of this hallucination. And so I don't know, it's just fearing me that she need to move in. And my uncle was like, I need to think about it, because, I would have to take on that responsibility, which I know that. But I don't want her to be in a rest home either. Because I feel like rest homes, they just, I don't know. I mean, I don't knock nurses and CNAs, but I just feel like they don't really care for you like your family would. So, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, of course, the choice is going to have to be hers, but I don't want her. I just don't think she needs to stay over there, especially by herself. So yeah, y'all definitely put one in the air for my auntie. They finally got her come down. They gave her some I can't think of what it was called, but something to calm her down, because she was just like, not wanting to let them, get blood work done, put in the needle for her to get the fluids to get hydrated. So I end up leaving because she was asleep, and I definitely didn't want to bother her because she don't hardly sleep good anyway. But I think all of that medicine and then her being dehydrated, it pretty much, put a big spin on her. Let's say Donna State can get her. She got a caregiver, but the thing of it is, I don't know if Shirley is putting it where she don't hardly want them to come out, because like Shirley workers, they get away with murder. Like she'll sign a paper or whatever, and she'll tell them they don't have to come. And the thing I don't get, of course, she's elderly, but she's blind. But I'm not understanding. I don't know if it's the agency she's through, because she say that the girl come at 11 and leave at 2 or 2:30, and I'm like, people that don't have as much as Sir Lee going on, get like 6 to 8 hours a day. So I don't know. That's weird to me. Hey, Pammy Pooh. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, move in. Hopefully she will consider it. Yeah, I hope she do move in. Lolita, Sally is she got a birthday coming November the 3rd. So Sally is hang on. Honey, I'm gonna have to use my little calculator because I wanna say 76, but hang on, I don't wanna tell an unnecessary lie. Actually, yeah, she's 76. She'll be 77 her birthday. Hey, Robin. Oh, yeah, Robin, I knew you was at work. Coming from an OCNA, I wouldn't put her in there either. Yeah, and just to be honest, when she was up there at that Lazarus home, like, I went up there every day except for the couple days she told me not to come. And I don't know, the place itself to me is nasty. And I know how my aunt is. She's very, very particular. Like, you can't even go in her kitchen without washing your hands. Like, she don't play that. And even though she blind, her house stay fresh and clean. And so when the landlord told me that how the house was looking a mess, and I don't know if I don't know if she was slinging stuff or what, but I don't know. I'm gonna go by there in a little bit because I got a key, so I'm gonna go straighten up and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like I think that is what she said it was, Lady Love. Yeah, that is what she said. And so, yeah, it calmed her down and she's more better because she just, I don't know, she didn't want to be there. She told him that she could go home. And of course, he was like, they have to admit her because she's so dehydrated and with her kidneys. So I don't know. Miss Judy said, home, wait a minute, home they have one at one-on-one attention at a facility CNA. And that's true. That's true too. That is true. Hey, Lasonda sis, if the doc properly documents the hallucinations, they can improve for more time. I think it's just that Sarah Lee don't want all the time, to be honest. I think that's what she's saying, that she wants this little bit of time, which is weird to me. But she feels like she could do stuff on her own and she don't like people being there like that, which I get it, being she's blind so they can take advantage, but I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out. Can you sign a POA or maybe someone else? My uncle was there, and that's what he was talking about, seeing if I could be over her. But I really don't want to go through that paperwork. I will really just, she could move in and I feel like she could deal with her own money. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. People take advantage of people, and I definitely wouldn't take advantage of my aunt, clearly. But that's what he was saying. I would need to go through Social Security and stuff. But I just feel like her money, it go to the bank, and I feel like she could still be in control of her money. Because I know before my Aunt Wami passed, her daughter was over her money, and she used to always want me to be over it. But I told her, I don't like getting involved with money with stuff because people be thinking people take advantage, and I know people have put out the rumor that I take advantage of my aunt, but I would never do that because when you do stuff like that, it'll come back on you slowly but surely. All of those are definitely signs of an UTI in elderly folk. Well, they did a lot of testing, and he said so far, like CAT scan, MRI, everything came back good. So far, and they got my number, so they're gonna call me if anything changed. But he said so far the only thing that was showing was that she was real, real dehydrated, and about the I want to say he said it as a kidney acute failure. I want to say she was probably she she was dehydrated, is drinking water before that happened now. She claims she been drinking a lot of Gatorade as she call it, but she need to be drinking more water. Yeah, she's blind. She need to consider it. That would be the best care with family. Yeah, that's true too. I'm at the doctor, sis. I'm listening. I hope you okay, sis. Or you just getting blood work. The amount of hours of a day they get approved for is based off of the doctor's documents and conditions. It just put, and that's the thing. That's the thing, y'all. Shirley's so stubborn. I really feel like because when she got out of the rest home, she's supposed to been getting more hours. And when I tell y'all, she's like, "Done. I don't want them people coming out there. I don't this, and that, and I could do this, and that." And so, trust me, y'all. I really believe she probably is definitely qualified for more hours still, but she's just not wanting them. And that's the thing. When I tell y'all, Shirley is stubborn. Like, I'm hard headed, but Shirley's stubborn and hard headed. Let's say get the doctor to write it out that she need 8 hour care or 24 hour, and they would do it for you, especially if you telling them what's really good. Okay, I got you. Hey, Sugar Pop. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. Nina said, no, she really doesn't need to be alone, especially when she's knocking things over. She could try and cook. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this morning, because Shirley can't sleep. So she take prescribed Ambience, and they said that played a part in it too, like taking all that stuff being that she was dehydrated. So that plays a part in it too. And he said it makes the medicine work even harder. So it's just like, because at first she wouldn't come, but then, like the nurse said, she seen a big difference once me and my uncle got there. She was more coming, I guess, because she could hear us, people she know. But she kept telling me, she said she don't know why Carl Richard was trying to get her. She was like he was haunting her. And she said she walks in her sleep a lot, which I've never heard of this till today. But she said that my grandma did it too. And I want to say she said one of our great aunties, but I've never heard Shirley walking in her sleep until today. Hey, Hattie, how you doing? If you can get documentation that she left food cooking and she had medical emergency. Yeah, and they definitely got the information because the landlord had to come over there to let them in. Well, she worked. She don't live over there, but she was there. It's working hours, so she had to let them in. Hey, Lonnie, and so she said that they had to turn the stove off, and she had a that I think it was the iron skillet she had on there. So I'm assuming she probably had done fixed breakfast and done forgot she had it on there, which is scary too. Knowing that could be an income for you if they pay for care here in Michigan. I do know, like, if she don't want to go to a rest home and she's just not wanting to come here, what I'm gonna have to do, regardless if I go through the program she's through, I'm gonna have to just dedicate so much time is over there and going back over there and at least try to, cook for her and stuff. Cause I don't know, it won't sit well with me. I know my mama wouldn't be pleased, if she just left unattended. Cause she only had one son and he passed away he had the gene we had also. So she don't, and then like her granddaughter, he has 3 kids. They all live in New York right now. One of them is moving back, but I don't think CG could help her either because she had the gene and she actually had stomach cancer and breast cancer. So right now, she's not even working. She's doing not good. She's dealing with neuropathy in her feet and hands. So I don't know. If it push come to shove, I'm just gonna have to be that 24 hour. Or you can be named the home caregiver and get paid as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out Well, dehydration can cause low potassium as well. Yeah, and then they was telling her too, because she was saying she drink the Gatorade a lot, and it's got a lot of salt and the sugar as well, so that's not good either. And that's basically what Miss Judy said. Gatorade has too much sugar in it for her kidneys. She needs the sugar free. Yeah, and they told me to get her some Pedialyte. I didn't even know they had sugar free Gatorade. She has to consider that you guys love her and have to look out for family. Hopefully, she will see things your way. Especially, she is blind. Yeah, she's hard headed and stubborn. I'm gonna pray everything work out. Yeah, happy birthday to Kevin. Hey, Elizabeth, and it's Miss White's birthday too, if I'm not mistaken. The right caregiver would give women the right caregiver will show up anyways because she is approved for the time and clearly needs the assistance if they just letting her deny and not trying another day, and I would change caregivers. Okay, got you. No, I'm not okay. They just told me I'm 6 months pregnant. What the fuck? Quit playing, sis. You off the hook. Usually older people stuck in their ways. She could be nervous, anxious about the change. Maybe they could give her something for her nerves. And I think that's what it is too. Okay, they got Gatorade Zero. I'm gonna have to check it out when I go to the store for when she do get home. They need to do a urine culture test. Severe dehydration can cause an UTI as well. And she shouldn't, she couldn't remember another sign. Have a doctor to run an analysis, urine culture. Okay, Lolita, Auntie Lasanda. Y'all, Lasanda tripping, y'all. Thank you, Robin. What Miss Lasanda? Y'all know Lasanda is not serious. Well, she probably can get pregnant at 64, but I know sis is playing. Maybe consider meal prepping for her. She see, and that's the thing. That's who actually went over there. They had went yesterday. The people that brings out her meals now, because I didn't know. She said she signed up for it when she was in the rest home. And so they had left me a message yesterday saying that she didn't come to the door because she put me for the emergency contact. So then today, um, I got the voice message from her because I forgot to program a number, and so it automatically sent it to voicemail. And so she was telling me the situation, what happened, and they had to call 911. So that's, thank God that they had went by there, because her phone was messed up from when she last went to the emergency room. And so her new one came today, so I need to get it turned on, because every time I try to call it, it's going straight to voicemail, because I think it's not getting any charging from when the hair stuff was spilled into the phone. Hey Rewa, how you doing? Sugar free Pedialyte and Gatorade. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get up on that. I've never even paid the Gatorade no attention that it had the zero and sugar free, but they can provide the fluids for her. She needs to consider it. Yeah, I told her before she fell asleep, I was like, she gonna have to figure it out. Hey Robin, how you doing? That's not good for her to be by herself. And that's what I say, don't. That's the thing the doctor should have done with urinalysis. Everything you have said are signs of UTI. Every healthcare professional knows that. I'm gonna call back up and ask too, because they put me on the paperwork to be able to discuss stuff with me over the phone. Hey Lakeisha. Hey, love me for real. I should know that, especially in the elderly people. And see, I know like how people, well, I guess it really ain't an age thing with UTI, to be honest. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Tyrese with the T. Usually when you release out the hospital or nursing rehabilitation home, they set up. Okay, so that's how they got it set up. Yeah, Lasanda, I knew that was a prank. Hey, Miss Ashley. Wait a minute, let's see, Lolita. They should have checked to make sure she didn't have sepsis from it. Oh yeah, they definitely need to check that because I know when my sister Tam got the sepsis, it took her out pretty quick. Also, see if they could give her a necklace or keychain. Yeah, she definitely need that. I gotta get on that. She definitely need one of the what you call it, alert bracelets or necklaces. Hey, 88 Brian, how you doing, King? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, I hope all is well with everybody. But yeah, just keep my auntie in prayer. I know since she's in the hospital, I'll be back and forth up there every day because I don't know. When people go in hospitals and rest homes, I feel like that's when they need their family the most. And most of the time, that's when they don't have them. And so, being I don't have nothing but time, I'm definitely not going to let her sit by herself. But now, her two brothers, Randy and Freddie, I know they'll be there because, like I say, Freddie actually beat me there. And so, well, he closer too, but I know they're not gonna play about her. But she was mad at Freddie when he left. She wouldn't even tell him bye nothing. She just was sitting up there with them lips poked out because the doctor came in there and told her they gonna have to admit her. Now it sounds like she's stubborn as a mule. You may need to go in the room with her for doctor's appointment so she know the truth and not her virgin to keep them out of her life. Yeah, and that's the thing. I do normally go with her to the doctor, but this last appointment she had, well, the last two I didn't get to go because I had my own doctor's appointments. But I normally pretty much, you would think Shirley is my mama because I pretty much do a lot for Shirley, like a lot. So I'm definitely gonna get on that and make sure I go to the appointments and stuff with her and everything. Oh, thank you, sis. I did get your cash app. Thank you, and I love you as well. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be on it. And I know a lot of times a lot of people get agitated with elderly people, but with Shirley, I done got to know her so much, and trust me, childhood growing up, she'll cuss me out in a heartbeat. So I don't know. I'm just used to whatever fuckery she give me, and she just gonna have to face reality if she have to, move in or what. I mean, cause I don't really think she would choose the rest home. I don't think, but I don't know. I don't know, but she definitely welcome to move in with me. I just know on my end I would need to call Section 8 and have her added on my lease and probably have to pay more rent since she do have income, but I definitely would think it would be better for her to come here versus a nursing home. But I feel like if she do choose to want to go to a nursing home, I know the one she would want to go to that's very, very nice, like very nice. But I still be breaking my neck to get over there, and see her like on a daily because I do get like with nursing homes, they have a lot of people to one person, so they can't get all the attention they need. But I'm just gonna have to step it up. Yes, but are you ready for the? And that's what my uncle was asking me, and I mean, I think I would be, but then the thing of it is, like, say if I was to go visit Tyree, or if I go out of town, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't leave her here. Maybe I don't know if I'm going somewhere, if she could go like to maybe my uncle Randy's house and up there with him and Shirley. I don't know because that's what my uncle was saying too, and he was like, being that my son might end up having a baby, am I gonna want to go to Myrtle Beach and have Shirley come? So I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to see what's the options. the elderly feisty ones were always my favorite because they kept you on your toes and talk a lot of smack. Oh, and that's what that woman said up there. She said, oh, the nurse, she was like that. She told that nurse, she was like, I don't know why you talking to me. You ain't the doctor. The nurse was like, and I didn't even get mad because I'm really not the doctor. And I'm like, oh, Lord. I was like, was she up here cutting up? She was like, honey, before y'all came, I'm telling you, she was like, she was a feisty little thing. Thank you, Isha, sis, for that cash app. Love you too. And I'm like, Lord, I get it. Hey, Patricia. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that, Dawn, if you want to do some fun things, which I don't really do a lot. I know me and Key, her birthday September the 9th. So I think she said she want to go to Myrtle Beach either the weekend coming or next weekend. But I think she was waiting on Tyree to call her back because, of course, Tyree and Courtney been trying to get me down there. It's just that they ain't trying to tell me when they gonna bring me back home. So I ain't been stressing it, but we gonna see. Person that's not home. Let's see yet. 1 minute. Yeah, that's when home health they have a way to have someone to stay with them while. Okay, okay. Auntie is saying don't play with. Yeah, definitely don't, honey. When I tell you that nurse was like, now she was like, now she could tell me. She told me her name, her date of birth. She was like, and stuff like that. She was like, she was alert, enough to tell that. But it's just like I noticed when I got up there and I was talking to her, just from me knowing Shirley so well, she definitely was a little like foggy with stuff because normally she answered pretty quick. But two, I told them they might want to check her for COPD, which Shirley said that they told her 3 years ago, and she did her finger like she said they told her she had a little bit, but she was wheezing a little bit and coughing, and she wasn't doing that Saturday. So I don't know if she might done picked up a little cold as well, but I don't know. Because I'm here to tell you they don't treat us the same in healthcare. I do everything they should do to find out what's going on with your health. It's a shame, but reality. And I agree with that. They're not going to bring you back down. That's why I'm not going down there with them. I already sent you the info of the emergency. Okay, thank you, sis. Well, we'll help you look for other things if needed. Just let me know. Okay, I will. Yes, they can be a most godly person, and once they get to the feisty stage, they will cuss you out so fast and use words you never thought they knew. And that is true. That is true. But two, the reason why we're actually here. Thank you, Luscious Lips Sis, for the cash app. Love you, twin. But yeah, the reason why we're here, at first I was gonna do like because I told you I got some funny little clips, which I don't know if a lot of people follow like Lynn and Trish, but I think I'm gonna do them tomorrow sometime when I done came from the hospital because I'm gonna go up there in the morning, so it might be scheduled around this time or so. Hey Amelia, how you doing? But I don't know. I do want to go over them. I don't really want to stay stuck in this saga, which I know we all here because of the saga. But to my title, I put what is considered support. And the reason why I put that is because I've noticed a lot here lately, which I can't make nobody do nothing. Thank you, Luscious Lips, sis. I can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do because we're all grown. For example, I know in this saga, I get like support mainly because of my brothers. Our brothers. Hey Shan sis, I hope you have a good day too. And so I do know that I get some genuine support of people that like me for me. And I definitely appreciate that. Amelia, she had to be admitted because she's dehydrated, and they were saying she have kidney acute failure. And so I know, like, 1 minute, girl, we here because we love you. At least I am. Fuck that saga, so over it. I love you too, sis. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. I got a lot of supporters that like me for me, and I know some of them might not like Robert, might not like Kevin, and I get that. That's cool. That's cool because some people that support Robert and Kevin might not like me either. And a lot of people, that might not like me is probably because when I didn't believe my brother in the beginning and I was on the other side, which I get that. I get that. I took accountability. I apologize. There's really not much more I could do or say about it. What's going on, Steph, sis? But it's really not much I could do about it. But what do bother me? Hey, pretty eyes. And love you too, Tennessee guys, sis. But what bothered me is like with people here lately, I get it. I get it. I get it. Robert is Robert. Robert has the mindset. Well, Robert pretty much is just gonna do what Robert want to do. Point blank. Period. I mean, we all know this. Robert gonna move how he want to move, and I just feel like if you support Robert and Kevin, support them. But I feel like if they're not moving the way we want them to move, or if you feel like I'm not moving the way you want to move, and you don't want to deal with us, cool. I just feel like a lot of times people that act like they got to make big announcements about it, what's the point? I mean, because if you have in your head already that you don't want to support them no more, nobody's going to, put you in a headlock or put a GUN to your back or, threaten you. I mean, if you don't want to support Robert no more because you feel like he not moving away, you want him to move in court, or you want him to go take out charges or whatever on certain people. Y'all, if Robert ain't bothered, we should not be bothered either. Hey, keeping it intelligent. Like, I mean, I get it. And I feel like a lot of people start putting their feelings in it where they be too invested. And I mean, by all means, if you feel like Robin and Kevin doing some fuckery or me, hell, call us out on it. It's a free world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people should be able to speak their opinion. And if Robert doing some fucked up shit, call Robert out on it. Robin and Kevin, I could say that I see shit that they do that I might not like. But however, I've learned not to bring whatever I feel about any of my siblings to this internet, because people will say, don't do this, don't do that. But then when it's beneficial to them, they're all for it and putting batteries in people's backs. Hence to, like with Dasharia being talked about, I could give my opinion, but if I don't agree with everybody else, then I'm a fucked up aunt. But however, if she was to flip off on somebody, a whole stranger, they could come out here and talk dog shit about her. But now that, she's talking about her daddy, those same people are now saying, she's a kid, she's this, she's that. But when she popped off at them, all of that was out the window. She got a kid, she grown. I need people to make up their mind, is she grown or is she not grown? I mean, when it's something convenient for one person, you could do this or do that. But it's just crazy to me because I've don't get me wrong, I can't sway nobody. If you like Robert, you like him. If you don't, cool. But I say if you're gonna support him, support him. But it shouldn't be off if he don't move the way you want him to. Or like how when he went to court, everybody saying that, he didn't take care of this or he didn't take care of that, or he didn't this or he didn't that, or he just, letting her get away with this. Y'all, trust me, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say. It's a process. We can't just keep jumping the gun just because Robert done said stuff that he gonna do, and everybody done read what was on the paperwork and stuff. But Robert is not God. I mean, Robert might got that tattooed on his arm, but Robert is not God. He may believe in God, but Robert is not God. Robert don't have superpowers. He's not a superhero. He might be very known out here, but trust and believe me, y'all. Robert is Robert. What we might can't take out here, Robert can. Robert is built for this. Robert deals with negativity, positivity, hate, like all of that. We can't get upset because it's times I done told Robert, take out charges, especially with Nate. But Robert is Robert. And another thing, Robert feels like people gonna lie on him just like they lie on other people. And I totally get that. And like I said, Robert ain't bothered. We can't be bothered by it either. I know, sometimes certain stuff Robert don't move away. I feel like he should move. I'll be pissed off. But I'm not gonna come on this good internet and drag my brother. Cause at the end of the day, that's my brother. And I do feel like Robert at times he's cocky. He's arrogant. He swear he know everything. Everything. I've been here longer than Robert, and Robert swear he know more than me. Which, I mean, when it come to book smart, he might be smarter than me because I did not like school. Hell, I wouldn't have even graduated high school if it wasn't for my baby daddy threatening to break up with me to keep it a buck. I was trying to quit high school in the 9th grade, just to be honest. But I mean, y'all, Robert is Robert. Kevin is Kevin. I'm me. And I just feel like, and I see I got a lot of supporters that be on Facebook where I seen on other chats, I didn't know these people don't like Robert or can't stand Robert or don't support him no more. But I'm not going to go blocking them because they're not disrespecting me. I get it. A lot of people is not liked in life. I mean, I'm not liked by a lot of people either, but that don't change who I am, personally. You know what I'm saying? Robert is just gonna continue to be Robert. So I just feel like going forward, if you want to support Robert, cool. If you no longer support Robert, cool. But I just feel like people be making big announcements that they don't no longer support him because he didn't do this in court, he didn't do that. I mean, just simply don't support him. I mean, nobody's holding you. Nobody's holding nobody, and I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but if you don't support him, just don't support him. RH is just living his life free, his free life. LOL. He is a male. That part, he is definitely debatable. Oh yeah, definitely. He is. And I mean, like I'm saying, it's 171 people in here, and I'm pretty sure everybody that's in here don't fully support Robert. And I get that. Just like in the beginning, well, not in the beginning, later on. Hey, DS Allen, Robert be giving me little sister stress. And DS Allen, I done seen your comments too before, but y'all know bro is gonna move to his own beat of the drums. Hell, I done gave bro a lot of suggestions, and I can guarantee you he ain't took not one. But he's still my brother, and I'm gonna have to deal with the fucker regardless. But it's just, I don't know. I be seeing stuff. Robert can't make that judge move on his command, and that's what people fail to realize. If bro done put in the paperwork and put in the proof, it's solely up to the judge. After the judge make the statement or ruling, I mean, what do everybody expect Robert to do? Go like threaten the judge? I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, you can't tell most men shit. Most men think they know it. I'm trying to tell you, he has always been private about his movement. He have, and I mean, to be honest, I don't even ask Robert stuff no more dealing with that because I feel like I'll be done got mad and come out here and defend him and be done said some shit to get him in trouble. So I don't even ask bro nothing dealing with that no more because regardless of what I think bro gonna do, he gonna do whatever. Simple. It's just that simple. Hey Simone. But yeah, so I just feel like going forward, people ain't got to write big paragraphs and all of that, If you support them, you support them. If you don't, you don't. But just like to what I was saying, when me and Sweet Mom fell out, I didn't get mad at Robert because he still, dealt with Sweet Mom well, was in support of her supporting him. Just like when I first felt like TC and Mina was shady. I didn't tell Robert, don't go fucking with them because I don't fuck with them. I feel like that's some kindergarten type mindset stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like if me and Steph was to fall out today, I wouldn't call Robert and be like, oh, you better not fuck with Steph because I don't like that bitch. Robert grown. Robert is grown. Robert can deal with whoever he want to deal with because I'm going to deal with whoever I want to deal with. I just feel like, if you don't like my brothers per se, just respect me and don't talk dog shit about them to me. You know what I'm saying? But, people don't got to like people. I get it. I get it. I'm not taking it to the heart, sis. I still want the best for him. And I appreciate that, sis. Charlene said, hello, Dawn. Hope and pray all is well with you. Happy blessed Tuesday. I love watching you and all the time when you're on. Yes, I'm from Buffalo, New York. Okay, Charlene, I'm gonna have to link up with you when I come to New York. Yes, and thank you for coming in. Hey, Ciara, you said he's a man trying to get his content back up, and because it came to social media, we support, but his personal business, not my personal business, just opinions. And that is true. And I seen where no shade, I don't know if JJ be in here, but I seen where JJ was saying in Lupot's live where she was saying she don't support Robert because basically something about he brought his information to the internet and don't want people talking about it. But I really didn't understand that because we all know bro wasn't the one brought it to the internet. And like I said, I'm not going to even be talking junk about Brianna. We all know she the one brought it to the internet. However, he is a public figure or whatever you want to call it. So whatever he put out there, of course, it's going to be talked about. But I feel like with his personal business, like, let bro be great. Just like, I get it, supporters be wanting to know what's going on. But y'all know Lupot done read the paperwork. Other people done read the paperwork. They both had to make a post. So I don't understand why do people go into lives and ask him, well, is y'all still going to court for custody? What's going on with custody? Why ask him questions where it's like you could set him up to be getting 20 days contempt? I don't understand that. Why ask questions about stuff y'all know he can't answer? I mean, to me, if you support him, just wait till the paperwork come out. Whenever they go back to court or whatever, and what happened, let the paperwork tell it. But why ask him questions like that to try to get him hemmed up? Like, he cannot answer those questions, and by him not answering it, then I guess people assume that he just, they be like, oh, he letting her get away with stuff. But y'all, at the end of the day, regardless of what we all think she did wrong to Robert, that's still Robert's child's mother, because not wife no more. So at the end of the day, he got to be the one to deal with her. We don't. And I mean, Momo only 6, so he got a lot of years to go. And I mean, to be honest, I feel like they both need to be on the same accord. I'm not saying get back together, but I'm saying they're going to have to be able to communicate. I mean, because they got a kid together. Communication is the key. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can think one thing and run with another thing because we all assume a lot of stuff and could be wrong. We all do things some others doesn't agree with. We just have to bite the bullet and accept it. That's it. That's all. That's true. My thing is, if you don't support RH, just don't support them. There is no need to announce it. Right. And I mean, if you feel like, bro, like I say, if y'all feel like, I get it. Like, even if y'all feel like I'm full of shit about something, I'd rather you tell me than talk about me behind my back. I mean, because, some people can't take criticism, bad criticism, but they could take the good. I feel like give me what you feel like, and if I don't agree, I'm just gonna tell you. And, a lot of people, sometimes if it's money involved, people, follow people and, agree because of that money. But I'm not that type. I've never been a follower. Just like a lot of people might not like certain content creators or supporters, but me myself, if that content creator or supporter has not done nothing to me, I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon and dislike them. Just like everybody seen the post with my sis Rex with where she posted Special K. I don't necessarily have anything against Special K. So just because Rex, don't care for her, I'm not gonna follow behind and just be a follower. I don't like that because I wouldn't do it to somebody else, so I wouldn't want them to do it to me. Just like I don't care if I don't care for somebody, you don't gotta not care for them. And like if you support people across the way, I have no control over that. I feel like people can go wherever they choose to go. But long as you just don't come back over here carrying bones and being messy, cool. But I don't know what kind of mindset people have when they feel like they could tell grown people where to go or who to support or if you want to sew into them monetary, like I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I do not get that. That's weird to me. Hey, Jackie Rogers, how you doing, sis? I'll be mad at Robert, but soon as they talk about him, I'm upset. And I get that. I get that, D.S. Allen. I get it. I get it. We're human. Thank you, Don. More than welcome. We'll show you a nice time. Okay, Charlene. Okay, Charlene. I'm gonna have to hit you up. Hey, I'm chosen. I will give you my address and phone number on the back end. Okay, sis. Okay. I think that's Bree supporters. Hey, Big Play. How you doing? Arrogant and just don't care about nothing. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Robert is very arrogant, like for real, for real. They was both ordered by the judge to make them post. If they didn't, they would have been held. Yeah, they would have. And people was mad about that. And they like, oh, he just letting her get away with this. But y'all, at the end of the day, Robert cannot make the judge do no different than what the judge do. And I mean, thank everybody that helped, him get the money for an attorney. And so y'all just gotta let the attorney make the moves. I mean, that's what you have attorneys for. They, help you get on the right path and, do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just if you don't deal with Robert, cool, but if you do, cool, but you don't gotta make announcements. If you don't no longer want to fuck with them, just don't fuck with them. I mean, I don't understand why the parent, why you gotta tell people. Do you want people to convince you to stay? Because if I don't like somebody, I don't care what nobody's saying. I'm not gonna deal with them regardless. And so I don't feel like I gotta make an announcement either. Just like if I was to fall out with Amber today, I'm not gonna be, walking around and be like, oh, don't fuck with Amber because I don't fuck with Amber. I don't do stuff like that. People gotta move the way they want to move. You know what I'm saying? He will message her about the child and she'll still make it drama. He don't have to deal with her. Well, you know how that go. Being at Momo age, he basically do gotta deal with her till she old enough, basically. And he already knows that RH moves very strategically. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to get the people talking about him. That shit doesn't bother him at all. Cause Robert will tell you in a heartbeat, like when, like even when Nate was saying all that malicious shit, Robert was like, I don't care, I don't care. And I mean, that's exactly what he told me. I don't care. And I'm like, but nigga, she up there saying that you might be touching and you doing. He was like, I don't care. I know the truth. And I'm like, but Robert, go shut her up. And Robert was like, man, he was like, do you not know them cops don't laugh in my face? He was like, man, after I took out that, what was it, the porn thing for the picture, he was like, man, y'all not, he was like, I got picked on and laughed about, like, that ain't what a man do. And so I really honestly think a lot of people want bro to do these TPOs, but Robert just feel like that's gonna be a punk move, and that's something he shouldn't do. And I have to be okay with that, because me myself, I don't really like running to the courts either, because I just feel like that's a bitch move. Especially when you go back and forth with people. Why do you run and take out charges? I feel like you're just as guilty as the other person. But if you sitting back, not, entertaining it, then by all means go to the law. But when you going back and forth with people, why are you wasting the judge's time? Like, you're just as guilty. Like, so why are you running to the law? Like, I just feel like that's some punk bitch type stuff. That's grown woman shit. Yeah, Lolita, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just like Lolita, me and you cool. If you was to say you don't like Robert right now, cool. Just respect me when you talking to me about, stuff. Just don't dog my brother. And I will respect you even more. But I don't get what the announcements gotta be for, Robert is his own person. He's not a follower. And that is very true. That is very true. LaSonda said, everyone, I'm back. And I just wanted to do my first prank. LaSonda, if you don't stop it hollering you pregnant, knowing nobody believed that, one thing I do hate is a liar. And Robin, I agree. I cannot stand a liar. And some people say I lie, but receipts speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta lie on nobody. And Steph, I was listening to your live coming from the hospital, and y'all know I do not care for the ex. I'm not gonna be bashing, but I don't think she was paying Sleepy when he was moderating. I think he was just a moderator so she can have access under like his name. But yeah, and I don't know for sure. She never told me that, but I don't think that part is true. But now, however, I don't know, but I don't think that's true. Y'all know I'm not with the shit, so I ain't gonna tell an unnecessary lie, because I feel like lies catch up with you. Because if you don't write a lie down, hell, you're gonna tell continuous lies, and I don't understand why grown folks be out here lying anyway. That shit is weird to me. I don't think he's arrogant. I just think he's super confident and knows exactly who. And yeah, now that's true. That is true. That is true. Then what happened? People still saying they don't want to support him. I'm lost. Yeah, I see it a lot. Just like some groups, like certain pages, like the Messy Sis, that's my girl. She be talking shit about Robert. But I'm not gonna be upset with her, because everybody have their own opinions. Hell, look at Am. Am kept hollering, I don't support Robert. She was like, I fuck with Kevin and me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get mad at Amber because she's saying she don't support Robert like that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, if you support him, you support him. If you don't, you don't. I mean, do we supposed to give you a cookie? I mean, do we supposed to, what? I don't know what's supposed to take place. You know what I'm saying? If you don't quit spelling my damn name like that, but I swear all of y'all do it now because of them over there. Hey, ladies, sorry I didn't see your greetings, sending love. Said, hey, everybody speaking. Sleepy will do anything to stay off child support. Yeah, now I agree with that. But yeah, know it's true. But yeah, I just feel like, we ain't gotta be followers out here. Sometimes it's good to follow, but you could be your own leader as well. And sometimes, you might do stuff people don't like, and they might be mad at you one day and get over it the next. But I just feel like, me personally, I just cause like say, like how at first everybody was upset with me because everybody was like, well, go try to strike nigga Nate Page. I mean, it's pointless. I'm gonna go through all of that knowing I ain't gonna take out no charges on her, so it ain't gonna stick. So I'm just wasting time to strike her for nothing. I mean, she did it to me, and then everybody was like, well, mess with her money. But y'all, I get it. I am hurt that I'm demonetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not monetized. But what I cannot do, because regardless, my daddy might not no longer be here. And yeah, I'm very hard-headed. But what I can't do is match other people energy, because two wrongs don't make a right. And if I'm doing some wrong shit, my karma gonna come back too. And just cause you know what Nate did, trust the plus. Eventually her karma will come. It might be 10 years down the road, but it will come. But if I go back and match her energy because she got me demonetized trying to get her, hell, who knows? My karma could come in 10 years later too, or could come tomorrow. I'm not on that matching shit. You know, they can brag about it. It's cool. It's cool. But the thing of it is, what they expected, they thought when they got me demonetized, they was gonna have a lot of content because they thought I was just gonna be on here, you know, drunk, spit, slurring, and you know, all of that at the screen, you know, finding people to pop off with to get cash apps. No, you got me fucked up. No, no, no. I'm not doing it, which I can do it, but you know, who's to say? I still got messiness in me. I'm not saying, you know, I'm a newfound person today, because who knows? I could see some shit and tomorrow I might be on here popping off. You just ain't gonna see me on here popping off like I used to be. Before I deleted those lives, I watched all my lives. And when I tell you, you'll never get drunk Dawn on here again. If Dawn has done been drinking, Dawn will not hit this live button. Now, however, if somebody having a party and they open their live, you're going to see me dancing, cutting up, having a great time. But I will never, ever go live drunk. I don't care. They could call me whatever kind of drunks they want to, but hey, I pat myself on the back, because when I was deep, deep in this shit, and you know, shit, I would fix like 3-4 drinks a day. And now I drink 1 drink a day. And I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to start just drinking on the weekend. So it's like, you know, I gotta gradually, you know, get better. Cause I really have came dependent on a drink. I feel like if I just smoke, I can't eat. But if I smoke a blunt and drink a drink, I can eat. So I don't know. It could be in my mind as well, y'all. So I don't know. Exactly, don't I agree? I was thinking the same thing. Don't block God's vengeance. That's true. Drunk Dawn was a whole food and was. No, you don't even drink like that in person. You got way better. Yeah, I have, Danny. I have. And I mean, you done been around me since hell twice in real life. Like, you know, people made it out, you know, and they ran with stuff. And then, you know, like when Humble, you know, confided with, you know, them people over there and told them about how, you know, I fell or whatever. It wasn't because of the drunkenness. It was dealing with the neuropathy. And 2, I know the drinking is not really good for the neuropathy. It don't help it. So, I mean, I'm old enough to know better, and I got to do better. But like I say, I don't feel like I could just snap my finger and be like, okay, I'm going to quit. But however, people don't think I be honest with my preacher. My aunt knew it. He know it. He know I drink. He know I smoke. And all he, like he told me, all he could do is pray for me, and that, you know, I need to get right with God. But however, he's not going to peer pressure me, because I have to get right with God when I'm ready to get right with God. And so, you know, that's it. That's all, you know, and that's why I said I got to quit letting what they say get to me, because just because they think I'm ugly, I think a lot of other people ugly. But now, them people I think is ugly, if they think they ugly themselves, then that's where they got the problem, because I don't give a damn. We could tell people they ugly all day, but if you yourself personally think you ugly, then you need to go get some help, because ain't no way you should think you ugly. Like, I mean, that's where self-love come in. You know what I'm saying? Just like I might not be cute to a lot of people, but hell, I'm cute to myself, even with my flat ass. Now, y'all know I love talking about my flat ass because I want to ass, but yeah, I love me. However, I feel like I'd have been a better bitch with my mama shape instead of my daddy's. But yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. Like, how do these people do they feel like by them talking about other people's looks, do that make them feel better? But then if that make them feel better, that lets you know they got issues within themselves. And that's what I see on this internet. It's a lot of people that have issues with themselves. Because what I don't get, like another thing, everybody want to talk about Amber 600 pounds. Well, hell, if Amber really 600 pounds, which she looked like she might be in her threes. If Amber was really 600 pounds and if Amber ain't putting down the chicken and she okay to goddamn gain another 10 or 15, let Amber be great. If Amber want to lose weight, Amber gonna lose weight. Trust me. If Amber wants to lose weight, she gonna have to want it herself. Amber is not gonna go out here and lose weight because everybody else want Amber to lose weight. And damn, Amber, I keep using you for examples, but you're a good person to use for examples. So yeah, I mean, just going forward, I don't get it. Just like, people will be like, oh, well, she looks sick or something. I don't give a damn what nobody think about me. Because they trust the plus. Sis right here, my weight normally goes from 173 to like 179.6 for some reason. And right now I am 179.6. And I don't give a damn what people think about me. Yeah, I got a fupa. I feel like my little front pudge is bigger than my back pudge. And I could wear a bodysuit or whatever to cover that shit, but I'm not doing that shit. That shit is hard to breathe. I actually got some a pair of them control panties, and I tell y'all, every time I think to put them panties on, to control this flab on the stomach, I put them bitches on, feel like I can't breathe, and take them right back off. Cause fuck it. You gonna see the pudge, the belly. You gonna see the excess skin hanging from my arms and all. I don't give a damn. When I dance, my arms shaking and the skin is too. Cause what you see is what you get, regardless. I am not about to be out here trying to front for the world. Cause at the end of the day, nobody got to deal with me but me. Till I'm in a relationship. And hell, I guess I really ain't in a relationship now, because now the new words the saying is, if you're not married, you're really single. And I really kind of agree with that. So I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that. You would think you just a drunk or something the way you saying it, but it's not like that. Yeah, and that's true, Danny. I mean, cause hell, you done been around me, and hell, you was out there with me. Retta. Now Retta say she drink. That's a whole damn lie. Retta be fronting for the internet. Retta ass sleep. That's all Retta do. Retta don't sleep. Work on getting your monetization back. Well, sis, I'm hoping eventually. I feel like I just gotta face reality, y'all. And if y'all ain't realized, I don't like change. And so, being that that's the channel I had monetized, I deleted all the lives because I didn't know which one was considered reuse of content. But what I think it is, I just really feel like when Nate and them mass reported my page, I feel like I just ain't gonna never be able to get that channel monetized. So I kind of basically, I could have probably done had this channel monetized, but too, y'all see, I don't really go live like that no more, because I don't know. I be sitting at home meal doing, but I just don't be having the energy to get on here. Just like earlier, coming from the hospital, I was like, well, I'm just going to use that excuse. I was at the hospital. I ain't going to even go live. But then when I opened the comments and I seen Latte on there, like, you ain't never this late, I'm like, shit, I'm coming. So I went and used the bathroom, washed my hands and stuff, and I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and go live. I don't know. I don't be wanting to go live. And then it's just like, if you go live, you get people in there, but then it's just like, I don't like when they call me a beggar, because I know I'm not. And that shit be pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, how do you be on here begging every day, but you want to call me a beggar? Like, you go live, and like, for instance, Amber might put a $50 goal. Like, my 2 cents might put a $50 goal. Lupac, I think, do 150. But Nate's, her goals is always 150 or more. And then you having people buy you shoes and all of this, but you won't call me a beggar. I mean, I can't make that shit make sense to me. That shit bothers me. I have 2 cousins who are brothers who got murdered last week. Don't, as long as you got life, give God glory. Oh man, sorry for your loss, D.S. Allen. My condolences. Oh man. Hey, Yolanda. Yeah, that's sad. Hey, Doris. Doris, how's your mama doing? Lolita, you right. Fuck them devils, do you? And I get it. And like Miss White, hey Diddy sis. Like Miss White, she be on my neck. She be on my neck. She like, you gotta do better. You gotta start coming out here, you gotta tell people to bless you. And I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it that I might be blocking my blessings. I get it. But I think I don't know. I don't know. I think I be in my own head because I feel like if I gotta keep announcing that y'all could bless me, then I feel like I am begging. Because I feel like if people genuinely want to support you by monetary value, I mean, the information is on the screen, and I feel like you will do that. But I don't feel like I should sound like a broken record because I've also had supporters tell me that they sit in the bushes for that same reason is because they feel like it's a lot of CCs they support and they feel like they get overlooked because they be one of those people that can't send a blessing. And I just feel like if I'm getting support that's genuine to me, that is a blessing. However, I'm not monetized, but I feel like y'all didn't have to come on here and listen to me sometimes talk about absolutely nothing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I do feel like that's support. And maybe I do block the blessings by not repeating or asking, but I just feel like if it's simply on your heart, you will do it regardless by, without me having to ask. Because I feel like when they start attacking me with stuff like that, it make me not ask. And that is probably blocking the blessings. But I don't know. I done been attacked from both sides when it came from money situations. So it had me feeling like if I go there, what if something happened? Is this gonna be threw up in my face? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but that's just I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. And sometimes when I have shit in my head, it's just stuck in my head. Just like with Miss White, I hope she don't mind me telling her and Amber was, going to provide, for the trip to go to Tennessee. I mean, not Tennessee, to Houston. And I declined simply for the fact I don't never want to go nowhere not having my own money. I feel like if I get thirsty, damn, am I gonna have to wait till Amber or Miss White get thirsty to get something to drink? I feel like if I'm going somewhere, I want to be able to have my own money in my own pocket. Like if I decide, and I don't even really think Amber's a drinker, so I drink. So if I go to Houston and I want to get a drink, I don't want to go to Amber and ask her to buy me a drink and she don't drink. I just feel like, you can't be going places without money. That's I don't know, that's just weird to me. But yeah, Jackie Rogers shoes. Yep, these he ain't gonna get away with all that evil shit he has done. Yeah, no, it'll come back. It'll definitely come back. It ain't begging when the app provides these tools for CCs to monetize in multiple ways. I get that. I get that. But Miss Judy, that's another thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I might not be in chats, but trust and believe me, I watch all the lives. I might even text them doing a live or something. I watch the lives. I just don't comment. I've been watching ads and everything because I mean, that'll be a hypocrite if I tell people to watch mine when I had them and don't watch others. So I try to share, when people going live and stuff. But I've noticed a lot of people been setting goals that don't even make them here lately. And I don't know, maybe the supporters are tired. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because if you go live every day and you setting goals every day, some days you just can't support people like that. But I'm in my mind, I'm not gonna want to be mad and be like, "Hey Ruby, I've been missing you too, sis." I don't want to be like, well, okay, I'm gonna be mad at them because ain't nobody sending me no money. I'm grown. Like, I mean, I get it. This is like really only my source of income. But at the end of the day, I can't get mad at Becky, Molly, Tamika, Sheena, or none of them if they don't want to support me monetarily. That don't mean that they don't support me. That just means that they might be going through a financial struggle as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm that type. Even, I done had people to borrow money from me. And if I got it, I'm gonna give it. And a lot of people tell me quit doing that. And I say I'm not. But the thing of it is, if I got it and I tell you I don't have it, I'm gonna feel bad for telling that unnecessary lie. Because I'm never gonna know. It's gonna come a time that I might need somebody too, and they might do the same shit I did. Say I don't have it, knowing I do. And I get it. Sometimes if you gonna give it, sometimes you gotta look for it, maybe not to come back. But if you're giving it, then that's the mindset you need to have anyway. That you might get it back and you might not. And be okay with that. You just know not to deal with those type of people going forward. But I just feel like if I can help somebody, even though I might have 20 and you need 10, I'm more likely gonna give you 10 of that 20. Because that's just who I am. And no, it's not to get kudos. I don't know. That's how my daddy was. He had a big heart, and I used to fuss at him about the stuff that I do now. And I was like, I know my daddy turning over in that grave. Like, look at Dunn. She up there doing. She's just as worse as me. And I mean, I get it. My daddy will give you his last dollar, and don't care nothing about it. He will do that. Yes, Don. There's nothing wrong with accents. I get it. I get it. It's not, but it's just. Y'all, I don't know. When I got attacked from both sides, that shit really, it really did something to me. And I'm glad that y'all genuinely got to know me for y'allselves, and I have much love for all of y'all. But it still plays a big factor in my head when it comes to asking for money, because I done got attacked from both sides. I done got where people was asking for cash apps back. And I don't want to be in that situation, because I feel like when you give somebody something and it's supposed to be genuine from the heart, you don't ask for it back. But what I do realize, when I was dealing with Brianna and I was getting all them cash apps from them, it was simply because they was wanting me to attack my siblings. And I guess at that time, being I was mad, I was too blind to see that basically I was being bribed by cash apps. And then too, I had made a post saying, I was in a financial situation. So I guess it was easier to manipulate me with the money and, get out of me, to talk shit about my siblings, which wasn't right, but it happened. So I sit back and look at a lot of shit. I'm with you on that. I don't go outside if my pockets ain't right. Yeah, Lolita, I can't do that. I can't. I know it's a lot of people that will go somewhere with absolutely not a dime. I cannot do that. I don't care. I cannot do that. Just like even when me and Keita went to Myrtle Beach, it's times we didn't go because I be like, Key, I don't got no money. And Key be like, don't you know I got you? That's not the point. Like, that it don't sit well with me at all. You doing what God put on your heart. Don't ever feel bad for that. Don't loan money that you need. I learned that from experience. I get that. Isha E said people can be the worst, shaking my head. And that is true. Don, when we bless you and other CCs, we get blessed as well. And that's true. And that's what they say, when you get a blessing, you bless somebody, you get a blessing back. Just like since going to church, I know you supposed to do like a 10 or 15% percentage. And I've done factored in my bills. I knew what I was gonna have, and I already calculated it. But my ass is definitely gonna need to be monetized, because after next month, no, October, I got my bills paid. I done paid for next month, for September, and I got the bill money for October. But my ass gonna definitely have to get monetized, because after October, I would have to come on here and dry beg, and I don't want to do that. So I'm definitely gonna have to make sure I do right. And that's why I say, like, when the times I done got blessings, I definitely appreciate it. I'm not gonna just, go out here and have a blast. They be like, I'm a drinker, which I am a drinker and a smoker. But the thing of it is, when I buy my weed, I buy what I buy, and most of the time it lasts me a very long time, because I don't smoke like that. You know what I'm saying? a lot of people fail to realize when you don't have income, you're not gonna just sit up there and roll blunt out the blunt out the blunt out the blunt. Like you just smoking to get high. You don't just take advantage of it. Once you get high, you don't gotta keep smoking. So that's the thing. I know when to stop. Just like with the liquor. Hell, I'm not just gonna be out here going crazy over it because I'm not gonna ask nobody for my habits. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna do that. Like even when my daddy was living, it's a couple times now he done been like, girl, you and your feelings. He's like, you must ain't got no smoke. And he'd be like, here, go get you something. Cause that's just my daddy know how I am. But I'm not just like if I was to need a bag right now, I'm not gonna call my aunt and be like, can I borrow $50, to go on the light bill knowing I'm going to get some weed. I'm not doing that because then I'm gonna feel bad about it because at the end of the day, she ain't gonna know that's what it was for, but I do. And so that's the thing. A lot of people can do people wrong and that's just because they don't have a heart or care. But if I do somebody wrong, I'm gonna feel bad about it, even if the person don't know. That's just me. Don't I definitely feel you on that. Yeah, Lakeisha. Hey, Aisha says, how you doing? But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like my blessings, they'll come when they come. And maybe I do block them. Maybe I need to work on that. But I just feel like when the time comes, the time will come. But I don't see me ever coming on here, telling people I'm in a financial situation again. Because that attack was an attack. Just like, everybody know when those recordings came out and AC and Lupac fell out. I don't know if they cool now or whatever, or cordial. But, I got mad at Lupac because, Lupac had said I was a beggar. Like, and she apologized for it. And I know she was genuine with that apology, but that still sticks in my head too, y'all. And that's what I say. I think I fucks with my own emotions because once something happened, it's hard to get it out of my head. It's like I fuck with my own self. You know what I'm saying? Because it was said, and I heard it. So I don't know. I think that I fucks with myself. Even though, I done forgave Lupac. That's my sis. I fucks with Lupac the long way. But I didn't forget it. I mean, it's stuck in my head. D.S. Allen, what you OMGing about? But yeah, it's just stuck in my head. But I did feel like I just need to come live, and, talk about the thing, what's considered support, because I feel like a lot of people think support is just money. And I think that's where we all mess up. Because why do everybody put $1 with everything? I mean, because like I have 168 people in here right now. And I feel like this is genuine support. Just by you coming in, listening to me talk and, hit the like button. That's support. And hopefully whenever I get monetized, I'll be like, watch them ads. Cause y'all know that was my saying, But I just feel like people shouldn't be peer pressured when it come to money. And, I get it. You got CCs that don't work and you got CCs that do have a job and that this might be, a second income or they just play around with money. But I don't feel like every time you go live, people just got to send you money. However, if they feel it on their heart and they do it, then by all means. But I'm just not going to be that CC that people be like, well, we can't go over there because Dawn gonna be begging us for money, and if we don't send her nothing, she gonna be, making subs. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I done had a lot of people, inbox me, message me and be like, I'm gonna send you some money, such and such. And I don't even see that money, but guess what? I'm not gonna message them and ask them, what happened, because I'm not gonna peer pressure nobody. If you gonna send it, you gonna send it. But I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. It's just I can't do that. I don't have a lot of people tell me that. I'm not gonna set up, and be like, oh well, I'm gonna pay my life. I'm not gonna make plans with that money because who would make plans with money that they don't actually have in their hands? You know what I'm saying? Everyone needs help, don't everyone else do ask. I need surgery before I go completely deaf. This is the reason I don't ask anyone. They'll say you begging. And I get that, DS Allen. I get that. I get that. And I mean, by all means, if a person do what I'm saying I don't do, I don't knock it. Because what's for one person ain't for everybody. I just feel like sometimes people can't afford that. Just like Brittany, I'm pretty sure you remember that time when you was in Bro Live and Bro was like, he'll call out the people that send super chats and basically saying, regular comments he wasn't gonna do, which I end up, telling Robert, which I feel like he doing better now. He don't read all the comments, but he read, comments outside of the super sticker, super chats. And that's what I say. I feel like when you come in here, if you taking the time to type in the chat, then apparently you wanting me to acknowledge what you're saying. I don't feel like you gotta send money with it for me to read it. Cause I'm gonna try to read everybody comments. Sometimes I might fall off if I'm on a mad streak sharing my screen, but I feel like if you typing that comment, apparently you want me to see it or you engaging with somebody else. But I'm not just gonna be like, well, Brittany, if you don't send that in a $10 super sticker, I ain't reading that shit. Cause I know you probably felt the way that day because you support Bro. You might just can't support him monetarily, but you still support him. So I feel like all support is good support, regardless if it's $1 or not. It's support, and that's what I know. And I'm not saying people go off of what I say. I gotta do what I say. That's just how I feel. Hey, Nola Bunny sis, you say yes, down, and every day they expect people to run them up money. I have 3 kids that can go in their bank accounts. I get that. And that's another thing. You got schools starting back. You got some people that probably got family members that, need help. And I get it. You can't always, give money. I get that. And I'm not trying to sway nobody. I'm not trying to hate on nobody. I'm not trying to knock nobody. I just want people to know when it comes to me, because I can't speak for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for Robert or Kevin, nobody else. I only could speak for me. And I feel like if I'm coming live and you supporting me, you in here commenting or whatever, that's support. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not going live no more. They don't send me shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when you get a blessing, you're gonna be appreciative of that blessing and tell them thank you. But hey Tammy sis. Okay, yeah, I see it. Thank you for the cash app, sis. Love you too. But yeah, I just feel like, a lot of supporters are starting to like back away because they feel like they're being taken advantage of. And I get it because I don't like being taken advantage of either. You know what I'm saying? I really I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I'm being used, That's the worst feeling in the world, to feel like you used, you know. So, going forward, like I say, if people, want to support me, genuinely support me by coming in, hitting the like button, once I get monetized, watching my ads, that's enough, because I'm going to get a check from YouTube regardless when I'm monetized. But even not being monetized, I'm still not going to come on here and be like, oh, well, these people better send me some damn money because I'm not monetized. No, if you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna be mad at it. People set goals. No one should be saying anyone begging because they're all here doing the same thing / job. And that is true. That is true. I don't get it. It's like one side could say something and the other side could do it, but it's like if one do it, oh, you copying the other one, and you doing this and you doing that. Just like, when 2K first got demonetized, I made me a what you call it, kick thing, which I ain't even put my channel out there because I don't really know Hell, I barely come on here, so I don't know if I would even do both. And I feel like even when I do get monetized, if I do, I don't even know if I'm doing memberships because I doubt I would do a members live. Because to be honest, I feel like with members lives, it's a good thing, but at the end of the day, if people want to know what you're talking about, you can't stop nobody from getting a membership. And if a membership is gifted to somebody you don't like, they still in there. I mean, so I don't really understand what the members lives is about, and I'm not knocking people that do them. I just don't understand why, because if they really want to know what you're talking about, they're going to pay that. I don't care if you're charging $20. If they really want to know, they're going to get a membership. So I don't even know if I'm going to do memberships if and when I do get monetized, because I just feel like I'm not going to do no members only lives, because I just feel like what I could say, I'm going to say out loud. And then I also feel like some of your true, genuine supporters that's financially struggling that can't get a membership, they can't come and support you because they can't afford to get a membership. And I mean, why they got to be on the outside looking in, not knowing what's going on when they done been there for all my 200 lives. But then when I go members only, they can't get in there because they can't afford it. And I don't know, y'all. Like I say, I'm not knocking nobody. This is just how I feel. You know, me. Hey, Shari, you said, hello, Dawn. You are the realest on the app, and I'm speaking into existence that you are going to be blessed, abundance for your transparency. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that and love you. Lolita said, if I don't have it to give, and wait a minute, in not, and that doesn't mean I don't have any money. That means sometimes I don't have it to give away right now. Right, I get that. You are so down to earth, Dawn. I've always said that. That's why I follow you where you go. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And that's why I say, I could say I'm the realest, this, and that, and I'm a whole vibe, but honestly, you just gonna have to meet me in real life for your own judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can like me and some people might not like me, and that's okay. The world, everybody is not gonna like everybody in this world. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you get to know me for yourself, then you can judge how you feel afterwards. And I've always been a people person. Like I tell you, Walmart, me and Walmart, it's never in and out because, like I tell you, I can start talking to a stranger and turn around and it be a whole hour that went by. I'm a talkative person and I'm friendly. Yeah, a lot of people might have got a different side of me coming on this internet with the nastiness, but at the end of the day, I'm still human. And I mean, I have a big heart and I love hard and quick. But I don't know, I'm me and I feel like I shouldn't have to change for other people to like me. I should be able to be me, and if you like me, cool, and if you don't, cool. I'm not gonna go cry a river about it though. I mean, Hey, Brenda Knighton, how you doing? D.S. Allen said, I pray God restore what you lost on. I pray too, and hopefully I'll get monetized on this channel. But if I don't, I don't. But hopefully I do, because like I say, I'm gonna be out here trying to sell some ass after October to get them bills paid, because they damn sure ain't gonna pay themselves, and I can't write them an IOU either. Robin said the memberships is to support the channel. And that's, well, now I get that too, because when I was monetized, a lot of people got memberships because they said they just wanted to do it for support and they like to see their name in green. Now, if it's where they want to get a membership solely for that to be in green, cool. But me, far as like me promising to do members lives, I doubt it'll ever happen, because I just feel like what I could say on a regular live like this, I mean, I'm not gonna put it in members only. I'm just gonna say it on here. I don't know. That's just my feelings. Hey, Nisha Niece, how you doing? It doesn't matter about a membership only live. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I just, I'm about to reevaluate my membership because it's taken away from my out to eat funds. I know that's right. I feel you. My feelings be hurt sitting on the outside of members only. I can't even get in the club, and I know the crew. I feel you. Okay, sis. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I ain't like I say, and don't get me wrong, I support a lot of CCs over here. I mean, I can't get memberships because I can't afford to do it because I gotta spend my money wisely. But yeah, I just feel like what others do. I'm not a follower. What works for them might not work for me. I never heard the Ashley Chats recordings. Glad I didn't hear it. Why record someone you call a friend? Well, dear Alan, not to go back all into that because it's over with. I think they actually was sending voice clips to each other, and when they fell out, they start discussing it, and that came out. But
I
yeah,
gotta sign this
hey
money.
sis, what's going on with you?
Gotta sign this. What sign right there? What's up?
What's
I
going
got
on
to
with
stay
you?
healthy. Man, I just got this. I know I be, ever since I had cancer, I stay on my P's and shoes, baby. I
Mm-mm.
be getting a lot of tests, and you got to be careful when you had cancer. That stuff will sneak back up on you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Any
I
little
know,
thing,
like
I think I got cancer.
most people
Girl,
say when you have breast cancer and you beat it, you end up getting bone cancer after that. Now I ain't never understood
girl,
that
any
either.
little thing. Any little symptoms, I think it might be cancer. I run to the doctor and ask them to take me tests, do you know all kind of tests because I don't want it no more. I want to be on top of it.
I get it. Lolita, I ain't Cree. I can't be reading the in between hell. I didn't like school, so shit. I don't like thinking hard. Like Mary J says, take me as I am. I have nothing at all. Yeah, I mean, hey, what you see is what you get. I'm glad you're doing fine, Brenda. But yeah, Lasandra, no. Hey, I'm me. I'm not about to say stuff just to, be like, oh, to get y'all attention to say I'm real and y'all like me. What I say is what I say, and Lasandra know because I done told her all of this on the phone plenty of times.
Oh, baby, I say what I say and mean what I mean. I don't even care nothing about this saga. The envelope, I mean, I'm talking about the envelope. Girl, I be at the casino every day, all day. I don't care. I ain't there today though, but I stay at the casino. Be at
I
there
know.
filming
DS
them people.
Allen, prayers up for your daughter's
Yeah,
death.
prayers on for her. Yes, I'm waiting on my medicine because my iron low again. It go up down. I ate cabbage today. I ain't supposed to eat no cabbage though.
You ain't never do like so it ain't been low enough to where you had to do the iron infusion or you done did it before.
Oh no, I take the Warframe, the
Oh,
blood
okay.
thinners. Yeah, and he's saying it's low, so they want me to go back to the 5.5 pills. And
Well, you
I'm
better
like,
go back then.
because I just be eating all that stuff. I eat salads. I eat collard green. Girl, let me tell you, I went to the casino. Hey, chat, y'all. I went to the casino the other night, baby, and they had lobster feast, baby. I had three big lobsters. I told you I'm getting. Didn't I tell you I'm gaining weight? I got to
Mm-mm.
start. Didn't I tell you I'm gaining weight? I
Yeah,
got to
you did
start.
say you was gaining weight. Lolita, I don't pay you no attention. Hey, Terry King.
Baby, I got to stop eating all that stuff. I don't want that. I don't want all that weight on me. Like, mm-mm.
Oh, see, Sugar Pop she said my friend was cancer free for years now. She has bone cancer. Sugar Pop, did she start out with breast cancer? Because I know my Aunt Reed on my daddy's side, she had breast cancer and she beat it twice. And then it came back in her bones. And when I tell you it came back in her bones, it went to hell. Like it took her out quick.
Okay, because I done seen some people done got it right now, and I just buried my ex boyfriend, auntie. That's why I say, girl, we getting up in our age. We got to stay on our health, baby. I stay, I don't miss no appointments. I'm like you done. I want to see what's going on. If I do got cancer again, I want to catch it right when it's there.
Shit,
I
Lasagna,
don't want
I
to
don't
wait.
know why people don't go to the doctor because before I got
Yeah.
Medicaid, I had that plan, and they had, well, before I even had that Obama health care, I was going to the doctor back and forth, no insurance. I didn't give a damn. What they gonna do? They
What
can't
happened?
turn me down. Wait a minute, Renithia said, Donna, I had cancer 2 years ago and had to have a hysterectomy. Now they saying they see it on the outside. Oh my sis, we gonna keep you in prayers
Oh
too.
yeah, they won't pay for it. Yeah, okay.
These
So I could
sugar
take
pop,
two
that's what
pills.
I was thinking,
Okay.
breast
All
cancer.
right.
That's what they say. These sugar pop
Okay.
confirmed it.
All right. See you.
I had
2 weeks.
breast
Uh,
cancer and now it's in our bones.
uh,
You know, God done, he got it back 3 times. Wow, DS Allen. Is he
yeah,
doing
yeah.
like chemo or radiation?
Yeah, you
That
know, you have to stay up on that stuff when you had cancer, baby. That stuff come back. And baby, it
it
ain't gonna catch
do.
Miss Lysandra, baby, because I'm enjoying life out here. And you know,
Just like they removed my whole stomach, but I still gotta have
yeah,
the
that's
endoscopy,
right.
every
You
2
got to
years.
stay up on it, Don, because that cancer is a tricky something. That's something they ain't never found
Mhm.
no cure for.
It
It ain't gonna
is.
catch me.
And I beat myself to death because I feel like I don't know how long Daddy could have been here, but I feel like he
Nah.
wouldn't have died as quick. Daddy found out in November that he couldn't poop, so they found out he had a blockage. And then that's how they found out he had colon cancer.
Oh
But
yeah,
he
that's
was
good. Do the
being
check that.
stubborn because grandma died
Oh
of
yeah.
colon cancer. So we all had
Uh
to get a colonoscopy, and Daddy was the only one that didn't go. So he kept telling my aunt before he passed away that it was his fault because he wouldn't never go. But the thing of it is, when they found it in November, it wasn't as bad. And they was like, if
uh
he do the radiation and chemo, it would help it.
uh.
I found out it actually made it worse.
What, radiation and chemo?
Yeah, sometimes it could be good for you depending on the cancer, and sometimes it could be bad. And when he started doing it, it made the cancer progress instead of, making it smaller, it
Or
made
what
it
stage he
progress.
was in?
When he first found out he was stage one, and that was November of 2019, and then
Yo,
he
so
passed March of 2020.
yo, he must be had
So he wasn't
aggressive
even
cancer.
here a whole 6 months.
Yeah, he must be had aggressive cancer.
Yeah. Hey Gwen,
Yeah.
how you
You
doing?
know that cancer can get aggressive, girl. You know, I had to fight mine while I was in prison.
Oh wow. I'm
And I
glad
seen
you
a
made it.
yeah, but, you know, I got a supportive family. My family ain't fuck off about me. Excuse my French, baby. They before I know it, I was packing stuff up, and my mama called everybody, told them if you don't get her down there to get treatment, boy, get to stage two, baby. My mama and them, oh, my mama was there every weekend to see me, baby.
Oh wow. And
Hmm.
yes, Alan said he is on chemotherapy. We just gonna definitely keep him in prayer. And you said his mom had cancer too. Oh wow. And another thing, like with I don't know, some stuff is good with doctors and some ain't. I feel like some shit make things worse. Lolita said that's how they found out my dad had it as well, Don. He didn't have to pass. He didn't even pass because of the cancer. He passed because he became septic after his surgery. Oh wow! And
That's
Lasagna,
why I
you gotta
tell
be
you.
glad about being in jail because I noticed up here, and I don't know if there's other places, but in Rutherford County, we've never really had like people in jail that's been dying. Here lately, we done had three to four people die that was diabetics, and they gave them too much insulin, and they killed them basically.
But look, I had brothers, grandmamas, my children, they weren't playing about Lasandra Wheeler up there with that cancer. I didn't want to take treatment. I said I was tired. I wanted to die, girl. They called my family and told them. They tricked me because, I had it so bad that I was, my legs, my pinky finger. Girl, that stuff ain't on joke.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I
but I
know
bounced
my aunt
back.
with that bone cancer. She said that she like her bones just will be real sore and achy, and then like one of her arms was normal size, and then the other one looked like it was three arms in one. It was just big as shit. Like,
You know what? They found a cure for They ain't found a cure for AIDS, but they find out how to slow it down. So I don't know why they can't find nothing for cancer. That cancer is a deadly, baby. That's why I
It
don't pick
is.
at nobody. I don't play with nobody who got cancer. I don't say nothing bad about them because I know I had it, and I don't play about that cancer. That's
Mm-mm.
one thing
Well,
I
Lee,
don't play
this
about.
was it's here in Rutherford County. Rutherford County jail. That's where them 3 to 4 people done died. This one guy,
Wow.
I knew he was healthy outside of, having diabetes. And I was like, how did this dude die? Everybody like condolence. And I'm like, what did I miss? And then I got to talking to my sister homegirl Keita, and she was like, he died because they gave him too much the stuff for diabetics, the insulin. And I was like, I never knew that could take you out. But she
Well,
was
so
like,
is his family gonna do something about that?
he said that his daughter is working on a lawsuit against him. They said
Yeah.
it's done been 3 other ones too, and I was like, yeah, they but two, when they voted, they got this sheriff out of here that was, I felt like, was the best sheriff we had, and they got
Uh-huh.
this asshole in here. And ever since he came, I think he feel like it's all about a dollar and fuck these people.
And you know what, too? When you be sick and you know you sick, you can't let nothing stress you out, girl. You can't, and
Hmm.
that's a problem. Let me tell you something. I had got the best health because Gainesville, UF Shands is the best hospital for cancer. That's where I got my treatment from.
Oh
And I
wow.
was in prison. I was up there in Lowell in prison. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, DS Allen, don't get me the line on that one. J Love said trigger one, and Sugar Pop said my uncle died of lung cancer. Oh wow. Big Flay said my son had cancer in his knee and it came back. He started chemo Monday. It came back aggressive. Oh wow, we're gonna keep him in our prayers
And that's
too.
why I just told you that aggressive cancer. That's why I say if I ever have it come back, I'm not letting nobody cut me. Cause you know that's part of. Ooh, I'm getting so girl. My when I tell y'all
J
my
Love
face getting
said that
fat.
J Love said, Mr. Sunday, in my opinion, I think it's a money thing. Millions of dollars are donated for research for cancer for years.
Yeah. Hmm.
Lolita, I think it's the cure for cancer too. You said pharmaceutical companies and oncologists would make money if they cured people. Each treatment is 10K. And I believe that too. But when COVID happened, they developed a cure quickly because it wasn't for money; it was more for population control, and that make a lot of sense.
Oh, they say each chemo treatment $10,000.
She said, yeah, chemo treatment is 10K, so she's saying basically it's a money grab.
So what about the radiation?
It's probably just expensive, I would think.
You know what? They say once you have radiation, you can't have it again.
That ain't true, cause my ex
That's what they told
boyfriend,
me when I had it. They said
he
that I could never have it again.
I guess maybe it's depending on where it's at, but the
Hmm.
one they talked about handicap and all of that still works
Hmm.
jobs. But Tony got a half of a prosthetic. He done that. He now in remission again, but this is second time going through radiation. He had he had cancer in his kidney, and
Mm.
the radiation made him smaller, so he back good. But that was the second time he did it, but that might be too wide. He done had to go through it a second time because it ended
Wow.
up coming back. But
Let me
maybe
tell
it's
you something.
depending on certain parts of the body.
Radiation make your body black. I was black. It make you
Well,
black.
sis, I never knew. I got to looking up because I never knew which autoimmune disease I had, but I know it's the Hashimoto now. So, like, my hot flashes is worse. And now I know that's how I start getting, because I always had badges, like bags under my eyes, but they got worse and like they got darker and like my skin got darker. So when I got the reading up on all of that, I'm like, okay, this all make a lot of sense because I've been having questions for these doctors because like if people across the way could pick about stuff, But the thing of it is, I'm not blind to myself. I know what I look like before dealing with sickness, and you know what I
Mm.
look like now. So when I start getting the bags and the black rings, I was questioning them, and they didn't have no answers for me. But however, I still need to go to a rheumatologist. I think if I'm saying that right, because I still haven't seen a rheumatologist because I don't know. I think with the neuropathy, from my understanding, it's really nothing they can give me to make it go away. But they say the only pills they have for it is pain, but I don't have pain. My feet is just extremely numb. And so
Mhm.
I'm like, hell, if I go see the rheumatologist, what can I mean outside of, because do they give you medicine for Hashimoto thyroid, or is it just you just deal with it?
You know what? You remember they thought I had that thyroid cancer in my thyroid. Remember I did all them tests?
Yeah, you remember when I did all them tests and they did
Mhm.
the bone, they thought it was a bone marrow and all of that, but then they thought it was leukemia. And I would have never known because honestly, when I didn't have insurance, I was going to the community clinic. But when I got Medicaid, I just stayed there, which I feel like I set myself up. But the doctor ended up going somewhere else. So that's what made me go to the doctor that's now connected with Atrium Health, and that's how I found out I had the Hashimoto. So if I'd have still been going there, I probably would have just known I had an autoimmune disease without knowing which one.
Well, ladies, let me ask y'all something in the chat. Y'all got teenage daughter? Do y'all get them tested for HPV? Y'all need to do that. So
Yeah,
that's a
they
sign that,
definitely need to do that.
yeah, HPV is a sign of cancer too. So y'all need to have your teenage daughters take the shots and all like that. That's an important thing to do
Sugar
too.
Pop said, yes, when the chemo pills, ooh, $1,000 a pill? Jeez.
Well,
Brittany said them feet be looking fine when you, and that's the thing, y'all. My feet, they so numb. I have to keep a check on my feet because they don't scare me. Because he said that one time this man had a thumbtack stuck in his foot, and he ended up having to get it cut off because the skin grew over it and it turned gangrene. Because I cannot feel nothing. Like I can bump my foot, and I'm not gonna feel it. But that's why, like when I dance. I want to do like the boots on the ground, but when I lift my feet up, it's hard to get my balance. Like I notice if y'all really, really look at some of my dance moves when I'm picking up my feet, I be kind of losing balance, but I had to play it off and get back on track. So like lifting them is the worst part. But like just moving around, it don't really bother me because they just numb. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, trust me, when I tell y'all the neuropathy is not for the weak. And I had an old white man cuss me out at Walmart just 3 days ago. I had to show him my registration for well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to prove a point. Because he told me I took his handicap spot. And when I tell y'all that man, he crip walked in Walmart so quick and left me back there. And I told him, I said, now see, sir, this is why I'm upset at you because you walking like ain't nothing and you older than me. And I'm sitting up here walking like an old person. Like when I tell y'all I used to fast walk so much, I can't fast walk. I can't like slow jog run. I can't do it. And that pisses me off because I want to start back walking, but what's gonna bother me is because I'm gonna want to fast walk and I can't. But I
oh
don't
baby,
hold me
I
back.
be everywhere, baby. You see me? I meant the video myself on the dance floor the weekend, baby. I was cutting up out there with them white folks.
Say you was cutting up.
What? Them people's out there be having fun, baby. It's a different thing. It's a different vibe when you go out there and have fun with people. I love it.
Thank you, Candy Kisses and Gwen Sis for the cash app. Love you guys too.
But
Yeah,
you
I
know, I
noticed
don't
my
drink.
feet back, and the doctor told me just to face reality. And I'm like, because I know when I first told everybody on here about neuropathy, everybody was like, it might go away, and some was saying it would. And so I wanted to believe what the people were saying that said it might go away. Because in my head, I just feel like it should go away, but it
They
seemed
say
like
I
it
had
might not.
neuropathy too, but I don't think I have that shit.
Shit, if your feet numb, and my thing is my hands, I dealt with carpal tunnel alone a lot. But it's like now, here and there, my fingers will get locked. And when I tell you that shit hurt, and if I'm laying on this couch and I get to trying to like move my feet around, it's like my foot will go like in a kind of like a U shape, but not a U shape, and it gets stuck. So I have to get up and put my foot down on the ground to spread it out for it to go back flat. And that shit, when I tell you that's some pain right there, that's
Yeah.
some pain.
You know what I have pain with? My hand. Because you know why? Fucking with them damn slot machines. My whole wrist be hurting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that shit. That stuff is fuck your body up, your hands and stuff up, and your eyes too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DS Allen, get that checked out with your daughter, cause a lot of stuff, health wise can be hereditary. Lori,
Oh, what you
hey
talking about? The
Lori, you
HPV?
got it too, neuropathy. No, DS Allen's dad is dealing with cancer. It done came back 3 different times.
So when priest people have cancer and run in your family, it
Just
yeah, you
depending
got to
on
be
what
very careful.
kind. Yeah, cause like grandma had colon cancer, so we all had to go get a colonoscopy. So when daddy died of colon cancer, they did a genetic test on him, and the one he had, it wasn't genetic. So I was good, but I still have them. I still get it checked, like I supposed to, being that grandma died from it and him.
You
Hey
know
Mabel,
when
how
you
you
get
doing?
50, when you get 50, you have to have a colon test anyway.
Honey, I done had 3 already. And I
Yeah,
think it
I've
was
been.
just
You know
cause
what,
like
girl?
grandma and daddy.
You know they got new technology now where you could just they had in a kit, but I don't trust that. I want the real thing.
And see now that my Sir Lee's granddaughter, being CG, has stomach cancer and the breast cancer, now it kind of got me where I need to question these doctors, because my MRI mammogram and my regular mammogram be good, but here and there they say, you know how you have the fibrosis cyst or whatever, they say, from drinking sodas and chocolate. It kind of worried me, because she said that's what they was telling her at first, and then come find out it actually was cancer, so she had to have her breast removed. And
Oh
I'm
wow!
like, I done had that issue a lot of times. So I need them to, check deeper than what they're doing.
So I guess I don't know. I be scared, done. But my children told me, like, you ain't too goddamn scared because you had cancer and still smoke cigarettes.
I know, right? Brittany said the C word is already, thank God I don't have it. And Brittany, you sound just like my son, because he said that cancer done attacked so much our family, he won't even say the word. But I want Tyree too to go get that. I really want him to get his stomach removed, because I
You
don't
want him
want
to
him
get?
to get
What if he
cancer
don't
and
have to
it
get
be
his
too
stomach
late.
removed?
Tyree got the gene.
Oh, he do. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me crank my damn car because I'm over here by DD's and I go in there and buy some shit I don't need.
Oh Lord. Lolita said, you could be misdiagnosed. My mother was. The doctor told her she had diabetes and put her on meds, and when she moved to Florida and had to get new doctors, they told my mom she didn't have no damn diabetes. And they did my daddy just like that, Lolita. They thought he was diabetic, and come to find out he wasn't. She hasn't taken any medicine for years now, and she's absolutely fine. Wow. She loves, I mean, J Love said that new way, Miss Lasanda, they mail you a box and send it in. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
done took some
uh-huh.
of them
Yeah.
too. Hey, Christmas
They do.
party.
They do. Yeah,
Lady
that's the way
Love
I'm talking
said
about. They got new ways they
HPV.
do stuff.
She
You're
said
right. That's
HPV is a human papillomo, I might not didn't say that right, virus. It can only cause cancer if you have it in cells 16 and 18. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, because I know with HPV, I don't think you could get the test done. The test got to be between like what, like growing up to like 12 or 13 or something like that. Ain't it a certain age limit where you gotta that you could test for HPV?
And guess what? You know they don't do pap smears for women no more unless you're 21.
Really?
I had to make them do me one. I told them, look, I'm a cancer patient. I had cancer down there, and I want you to give me one. And I made them give me one, but that shit, no, it hurt. Woo.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Now, okay, well, thinking about that, because when I didn't have insurance, I would go through the health department. They have like this it's shit, it's woman something when you don't have health insurance, and they do like the breast exams and like the pap smears and like aid testing or anything. And I was wondering why she asked me did I think I needed a pap smear or not, and I was like, well, hell, don't y'all just do them? She was like, no, now we ask, if you think you need one. And I was like, well, hell, I
Yeah,
ain't.
they don't just do them no more, baby. And they don't do them. You got to be 21 and over. 'Cause I'm at the doctor at 9. I had to make them do me one 2 weeks ago, and that's what I came back from my results. Cause I had cancer, so I want to know is it coming back or what? I want y'all to test everything.
Oh wow, Lady Love said anybody who haven't said y'all know for me to been I guess I'm a retired hoe since I ain't been hoeing, but if I don't have sex for October, it's gonna be a whole 2 fucking years. Like a whole 2 years. I know I'm a born again virgin. I know people in the chat said you cannot be a born again virgin, but damn it, I believe that's true.
Well, what right now these days, baby, you can't trust these ninjas out there to be having no sex with them.
I know. Look, Lolita said all this fish
Baby.
women go through. I blame Eve. Damn you, Eve. Ain't that it? It's Eve's fault. It's
Yeah,
Eve's
but I just want like I be telling my son, my granddaughter, when she get 13, we going to get her that HPV test and all that. I told my daughter said, Mama, I'm up on it because she got teenage girls, yeah. Get them tested for that stuff.
mm-hmm. Hey,
Yeah.
better
You
safe
don't
than
got to have
sorry.
sex to get it. You don't have to have sex because it's just something. I guess they say a lot of young girls get it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's better safe than sorry. Hey,
Yeah,
Natia,
get
she
it
said it's
checked,
been 6
baby.
years for me though. Now, longest I went was 5 years one time, and I could not believe that shit. But
And let
I'm
me tell
on
you
to
something. I
you.
don't see how motherfuckers get on here to my they ain't been to doctor and excuse my French 5 years, baby. You got to get that thing checked. You got
Yeah,
to get your breast checked.
especially if you out here sexually active.
Exactly, cause you don't, let me tell you something about the sexual actor. I learned you don't know who your partner sleeping with. He might say he don't, but you don't know who he's sleeping
Mhm.
with, who she done slept with, who that other person done slept with. That shit is
You know, brought
dangerous,
you some
baby.
shit you can't get rid of. Lady Love
Exactly.
says statistics show 95% women get it and don't know. And that's true because that's what I about to say. Some women don't have no kind of signs of it.
And that's what I'm telling you, because I had to read up on all that stuff because you don't get signs and it tell you some people get it like that HPV, it have warts. It's certain stages that shit go
Mhm.
to, y'all. I'm telling you.
I
You
know
gotta
this
be up
girl
on
here.
your health.
She had gonorrhea so long. They said
Oh.
that by her having it, that's what caused her where she can't have kids because she was trying to eventually end up trying to have a kid, and they was like from her carrying that gonorrhea so long, I guess I don't know if it messed up like her reproductive system or something.
But you know what, John? You right. Because you know what? A lady can have that goddamn gonorrhea, but them men get that shit and they penis go to burning and
Girl,
puffing.
honey, they
Bruh,
go
let me
pee and that
tell y'all,
thing be
y'all
like
got to
you a real
excuse me.
match to it.
But y'all got to excuse me, but I used to check my man penis. I used to squeeze that shit. If anything come out that bitch, be
Hey, you
straight
checking for
fucking me.
pulse. Pulse.
What?
Hey, Shanique says.
You have to
The
check them
gonorrhea is
jiggers,
off the
honey.
hook. So you be checking that thing.
Damn right. Anytime a nigga lay beside you and his penis and stuff, you got to read. I know. Burning, they be burning. They be burning. They be
Mm,
burning.
mm.
Hmm.
Let me find out what's under over here being a doctor checking these dangalangs.
You goddamn right, cause you don't know what them niggas be doing. They talking about they be at work and all that. Yeah, you can be at work and be doing shit in the car.
Cause you know I done finally caught up with what is it, Beauty in Black or whatever. I can't wait to September 11th. But that remind me of their
That
house. They married and they doing all of this fucking outside of the marriage. Like,
exactly. And you know, a lot of couples like to swing now, cause we got a whole hotel down here for swingers only. What the fuck they swinging for?
oh wow.
They look, listen, at that girl was on 2K last night. She sound
Oh
real
my
stupid.
God, when I got
I
in
saw the
there.
girl. That
Oh
girl
my
sound so
God.
stupid
And
last night.
Lolita, I think what you said is talk about she definitely worse than me. But Lolita, I'm gonna have to wait a minute. Let me read Natia's comment and then I'm gonna tell you, Lolita. You said yes, this nigga burnt me, and when I got the symptoms, I couldn't sit down and had to stay in the hospital for 3 days and get an IV. Oh wow.
Well, he burnt you. You must be know you was burning.
But Lolita was talking about that girl on 2K, right? And she was
Right.
saying she done been with 4 people. Now, hell, I done had a train. However, I haven't been with 2 men at the same time, like one front and back or whatever, because I don't give head, so you know it would have to be front and back or whatever. But however, I have had a couple choo-choos now. Y'all know I can't tell no lie, especially about myself. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I done had a couple choo-choos. You know what I'm saying? I'm hell, shit. I mean, I really ain't no excuse I can make for it. Hell, I knew what it was and I did it. But yeah. But I mean, shit used to stay dick down. Lord have mercy. Danny, why you can't stand me? Cause I be
And you
telling
know
all my
what?
business.
You telling your truth, but that goddamn girl was on 2K. You know what? I couldn't even listen to her no more.
Why was they calling each other slow and dumb? And I felt like both of them were slow and dumb.
You right here and done fuck somebody got herpes and they all this shit, and you pregnant, and the man say he don't want the baby, and you just saying you 22, you young girl, you got don't let them beat your body down like that. But one thing about me,
Mm-mm. Angel
girl,
said, child, I stepped away and come back. Y'all know I be with the fuckery. I'm going to tell on myself, hell, if I don't tell on nobody. Shanique said, we grown over here. We tell the truth. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, tell the truth. You ain't got to worry about a lie. Hey, Karen, you said have your aunt drink at least 4 ounces of 100% cranberry juice every day. And she needs water. My mom had kidney failure and not is turned around. Gatorade is high. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what they was telling me earlier. To get her off the Gatorade, I'm gonna just take them out of the house because she hard headed. She'll still drink them.
and you know what?
Yes, indeed.
You know how I found out I really had cancer? Cause I kept getting UTIs.
Oh,
And you
for
know,
real.
yeah, when you have a lot of UTIs, that could be cancer, y'all. I had to
Mhm.
study up on my cancer, baby. I'm up on it, all the symptoms, what can cause it, what to start and looking for, and baby, I'm up on it. Cause I had urethra cancer from when your bladder, baby. Yeah. You
Mhm.
start having
Lolita,
all them
your ass was
UTIs.
an angel back in the day. Your ass ain't did shit. Lolita, you
Who?
probably Lolita talking about she thought she had some stories to tell back in the day till she heard that girl. Lolita probably done been with probably about 7 dudes of this. Hell. Looks at hell. Shit. When Tyree told me he was only with what did Tyree tell me? 4 or 5 chicks. I was disappointed to be honest, and that's y'all might think that's a fucked up thing, but I was because it's like when Tyree turned 18, I bought him a box of condoms, y'all, and I had to throw them away because they dried out. Because Tyree just like I tell y'all, Tyree is nothing like me or his daddy. Like, and I mean, I thank God for that, but I was just like, Tyree, how the hell I'm telling you I'm going out of town and you don't get no pussy? Like, you got the house to yourself. Like, what happened?
Maybe you say he's like that, then he don't need to get. He got
Tyree
all the
said what was
stigma.
for me wasn't for him. Damn it. But too, Tyree never seen like different men coming in and out of here. I wouldn't go that route, because I wouldn't do that. Now when I was with his daddy, yeah, and as he got older, Tony, and then Jamarcus, I think them the only three that's ever like really been around when Tyree was here. But I just, my whole phase mostly happened outside the house or when he was gone on the weekend. Angel said, "Mom, baby, you got 133 watching and 184 likes. That's support." Yeah, because they was in here early, and then I guess they was like, "She ain't popping off. Let me get up out of here." But y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I go live, I don't think I'm coming back to the drama. But now, however, I can say, when I get this other information, it is one more pop off I'm gonna do. But that's when I get everything. But other than that, I don't want to be roped. I don't want to be in a chokehold no more about this
Well,
Latrice.
you do that one pop off. When you get that information, you have to come back and rebuttal again. So get ready.
No, I don't pay them no attention over there no more. They could talk all they want about me. That's where I fucked up the first time, giving them a response back. I don't care what they say at all.
You
Just
know, I
talk to
definitely
them
don't
right
give a
quick.
fuck.
This Tyree, hold on, talk to them.
Yeah, y'all got to be up on your health, baby, because we black people, honey, these peoples ain't gonna care nothing about us. So all us females be up on your health, baby. Yeah, don't care what nobody say. Go get your body checked, baby. You rather know than don't know. Trust me. Know what your body doing, baby. I stay going to get things checked out. Yeah, but it's been the rain here. I'm gonna have to get down from here and get home. I just got my hair done yesterday. Hey y'all, I shaved all the back of my hair off because I'm tired of it. Mm. What y'all doing out there? I can't see the comments. I really can't. I can't see the comments. Yeah. I've been thinking about getting me a drink today. I want me a little wine cooler. Every now and then I do it. Yeah, it's raining. Come on, Dawn, because I got to go. It's raining. Oh, she on the phone with her son. Yeah, baby. What y'all saying in the chat? She got to tell me. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gaining so much weight,
Okay,
chat.
I'm back. Sorry,
Dawn, I got
talking
to
about
go. It's
is you
raining.
on live or somebody else on live? Oh, you driving?
Yeah, I'm finna get in, crank up the car. I ain't want to crank it up because it'll mess it up. But it's pouring down
Oh,
right now. I'm finna
okay.
jump
Yeah,
down.
be safe out there, sis.
You know I cut all the back of my hair off. I ain't tell you that.
Well, you told me you was about to, but I didn't know if you did it or
Yeah,
not.
I did it yesterday. Yeah, you were. I was on the phone with you yesterday. I was at the shop. Yeah.
You know, you called me and was like you getting it cut off.
Yeah. But I'm gonna call you later or whatever. I might be in the YouTube screen, but I don't be. I'm back on my shows and stuff. I told you I'm following Tasha K now. What her
Girl, what I
name?
told you, I done caught up on a lot of TV shows.
Exactly. Yep.
Hmm
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Well, I love y'all, chat, y'all. I'm
We
finna
love
crank
you
up my
too,
car.
sis.
All right, y'all have a good day. All right.
All right. Yes, Alan said I always make them shower too. I know that's right. Lolita said, "Don't you know I love you?" It wasn't no shade, girl. I didn't take it as no shade, cause girl, you can't take away my whole card. Hell, I'm a hoe. Miss White told me to quit saying that because I wasn't getting paid for my wholeness, but I feel like I'm a hoe. I mean, I just wasn't taking money or asking for money, but I just feel like when you done mess with a whole lot of men, you a hoe. Like, but now don't get me wrong. I still got walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I was just out here fucking no big willy nilly like ninjas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, this shit. My truth is my truth, and what everybody else's truth is. I'm not gonna judge if you don't have a lot of men. I mean, a lot of women. I mean, because it is what it is. I cannot judge somebody when I've done a lot of men. Like I tell you, it's been a lot of link ups at the clubs. I'll be drunk and we link up, and I don't remember their names, so I have a question mark here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's me. They gonna talk about it. If that give them content, go for it. Hell, I don't give a damn. Shanique said, shit, it's been so long for me. Was waiting to be divorced. The next man who touched me gonna think he's in a threesome. Shit, he gonna touch you and your ass gonna come. Shit. LOL, I had my share of dudes. It was about 10, not 7. Hell. Well, hell, I was what, 3 off? Hell. Shari said your son has self-control, discipline, and respect. He do. And he know I'm me. He know I'm going to talk to him about sex and all. He be like, he don't want to hear it, but hell, you got to get it from somebody. Just like when he had his first drink, I made him take it do it here. And, I had to tell him the do's and don'ts. Don't be letting nobody fix you no drinks. He ain't never smoked nothing like weed, cigarettes, nothing. So I wasn't worried about that. But now Tyree do got, now I could say he could take in a good bit of drinks without being buzzed quick. But he don't drink like that. It's got to be some kind of special occasion for him to drink. Hell, even after his wedding, his daddy had bought him a drink, and hell, he kept leaving it on the table and trying to give it to everybody instead of drinking it. Hey, Healing Hearts. I'm glad you got to catch me, but I am about to get off here because y'all done set me up, me and my talking. It's almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I swore I was going to be on here just an hour. But I guess when you having good conversation, the time bypass you. Brittany said, I know you want to be a grandmother don't. I like this kind of, I do. That's what's going to push me to move to Myrtle Beach. That's really what's going to push me. We have other shit to talk about. Ain't that it? Brittany said, yes, that's true, don't sis. Healing Hearts, I'm so glad you got to be in here. Blessings to you too, sis. Tia says, start detoxing your body. I know. And that's why I said, like, since I stopped drinking 3 to 4 drinks a day and I'm down to one drink a day, I'm trying to push, because what's crazy, I can eat breakfast without drinking. But if I try to eat my meal, because most time I just eat breakfast and my meal are just my meal. And if I try to eat without having a drink, I just automatically feel nauseous, like I can't eat it, and I spit it out. And I think it's a mind thing, but I think since I got dependent on it, I feel like I'm not going to be able to eat. But I'm not going to know till I just try it and stick it out. And once I normally set a goal with myself, I'm going to break my neck to complete it. So I said starting, because I had a drink yesterday. So it's no point in trying to start on a Tuesday. So after Sunday, I'm going to try not to drink again till Friday. So I'm going to try to just leave it a weekend thing. And even if I could go them 5 days and the weekend come and I don't think about it, I'm not going to fix one. I'm hoping, because I also do be praying in church and asking God to take this out of me of drinking. And I also done told Reverend Richardson and my auntie as well, because I really don't want to drink, because like a lot of my cousins on my mama's side, they were such bad alcoholics that they used to drink Listerine. And I don't never want to become an alcoholic where I'm going to drink fucking mouthwash to get drunk. Like, that's just crazy. But now, don't get me wrong, they used to be lit and drunk, but their breath was fucking minty as ever. Angel said that lets you know we love you no matter what you're talking about. And I love y'all too, and I definitely appreciate it. Shanique, you said how you get it. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, you answered. Okay, I answered. Hey, Sassy M, how you doing? Danny, you said Lasanda got you weak. Y'all know this is off the hook. You got you shortcut. Yeah, she said she wanted it back short. Don't be having us talking to ourselves, Miss Lasanda. Lasanda don't be reading them comments when she be up here. DS Allen don't be laughing at me. Okay, have to get caught up on my shows too. Yeah, I'm caught up. You see we did 2 hours. I know. I take CMOS. I'm going to buy some sour salt. Somebody sent me that on Facebook Messenger, and I gotta get me some. Just at Gatorade. Danny, what you OMGing about? Hey, Stephanie says. Lolita said, well, I guess I was a hoe laughing my ass off. I didn't get my poom poom wet for nothing. Girl, no, you said 10. You ain't no hoe, girl. You shit. You about like what they say, one of them freshly peoples. You ain't no hoe. Whitney said, yes, never leave your drink alone. People be slipping shit. I love the whole conversations. Me too. Me too, DS Allen. See, that's what I'm saying. I like sex. I mean, I actually love sex. But I wonder why I ain't brought, and you know, I even got a dildo and I don't even be using it. I wonder, is it because, like, dealing with the health stuff and then, like, now that I got the hysterectomy, y'all think that's why I don't be thinking about sex like that? Because, I mean, I don't even think about it. But then when I come on here, for some reason, my mind start talking about sex. I don't know. Maybe it's y'all. I'm going to blame y'all. Shit, everybody blame the supporters. I'm going to blame y'all too, shit. Hell. I might as well just make it a blame y'all situation. Hey, Talisa. How you doing? Lady Love said, that's what I feel like I could do it too. I got faith in myself. I just got to get it together. He said, I watched The Chi. Girl, I'm upset because my Fire Stick, Tyree had, what's the word? Jailbroke it. And I had like all the apps like the NFL. Well, I guess I done had the Fire Stick too long and it stopped working. And I'm so upset because now I got to figure out how I'm going to watch my Eagles. I need to watch The Chi. I need to watch BMF. Like, those are the ones I need to watch. And if I get those apps, I'm going to binge watch them because I know how I am. Just like with Black Beauty, I binge watched it. Like, I will binge watch some shit in a heartbeat. Because I feel like, you know, with YouTube, the drama, if you don't put your live private or members only, I could come back and watch it. Because my mindset used to be, you know, catch the live when it's right then and there, which a lot of them I do just depending on the day. But like when it get further later on in the day, like around 7, 8-ish, I be most of the time into the TV and I have the live on just to, you know, give them the view and the ads. And then I'll go back and rewatch the actual live. Nanny said, don't ain't nothing. Wait a minute, don't ain't do a damn thing. And no, I didn't do a damn thing in Puerto Rico or North Carolina. But Danny, my whole life card is really true, but I don't know. It just wasn't in me. That's what I'm saying. I wonder, is it because, you know, like dealing with the health stuff and now the hysterectomy, is it just that, you know, because I know some people be like, they don't, you know, actually be for it or whatever. Brittany said, "Don't mini fresh, LOL to drink mouthwash." Girl, they used to drink it. Like when I tell you, like the Family Dollar stores, like my cousins and them was banned from them stores because they wasn't, I mean, and they wasn't paying for it. They were going there and hijack all their damn Listerine off the counter. And actually, it's a lot of stores here in Forest City where they just now start putting mouthwash where you can actually just go and get it. They was putting it in them plastic lockup things. And that was majority of like my cousins and the people in the hood that they hung around that drunk that shit when they couldn't get no liquor. And I don't know. I don't never see me, if I ever get that bad shit, I'm just going to ask for somebody to put me in some kind of AA or something. DS said I need to get me one of the machine dildo. Girl, that dildo I got, it's pretty straight. I ain't going to hold you, but I ain't used it in a minute. It's probably got some dust on it. I got it in my nightstand, though. It's in my nightstand beside the bed, but hell, I ain't pulled it out in a long time. DS Ellen said, I hardly get any. I'm very picky. I'm picky now. Now, shit, you know, back in the day, I was just, you know, out there loose, just like, fuck it. You know, now I ain't saying I was about to fuck no bum or nothing. Now, I had standards and shit now. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to retire the whole stage. I don't see me out there popping the pussy like a band handstand like I used to. Talise said, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Love you. I love you too, sis, and I'm glad you're doing good. She said, don't you have to find a way to watch it? I know, sis. I'm trying to tell you. Terry King said, don't leave out the Discovery Channel too. Now I got that because most of the channels I have, my niece, I'm using her shit. Y'all know how it go. I guess now well, it ain't a beggar, but yeah, I use all Keys channels. The only thing I pay for is Prime, and that's because I order through Amazon and BET. Those are the only two. And with BET, being it's through Prime, I get a discount. And then too, because I get food stamps, I get a discount. So those are the only ones I pay for. Now, if I get back monetized, I might have to fuck around and get the Stars and what is it? Stars and Showtime for the Shy. I think Shy is Showtime. And I know because I like Power and all of that too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I get back monetized because yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Uh, what 2 weeks ago they took out that StreamYard, that damn 44.99, and a bitch, I swear I still keep forgetting that I pay for StreamYard until it be taking that shit out. And when I tell you I be wanting to damn dispute that shit, but then I'm like, I know with StreamYard, if I start back going live, the free one, you can't go live but so many times. So I'm like, let me just keep it. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Every damn month that 45 come out, I be wanting to dispute that shit. And I'm like, shit, StreamYard be done had a plot against me. And then when I'm ready to use it, they be like, nope, bitch, you be playing with our money. Brittany said, I can't drink no mouthwash. Like, honey, I barely can, like, gargle it, burn. Like, I don't see how they drinking it. Miss Judy said, have him walk you through turning back on the jailbreak. The Joker tried to swear that he don't remember what he did. He talking about take it to his dad. And I'm not driving all the way to Rutherfordton to take him no fire stick. I'm going to have to get with my homie, though. He like my brother, Mikey. I'm gonna have to get with him because I want to say he done moved in with his girlfriend, and I want to say he got one of the ones that's like jailbroke with like premium channels and everything. I'm gonna have to see if he'll bring it through or let me get it from him for the low. You watch it on Paramount. Yeah, Paramount got where you can get Showtime and Stars too. And see, I had Paramount when they that for that year. I think you could get it. I was monetized then. I think it was $50 for that year. But for some reason, Paramount kept going in and out. So I was like, fuck Paramount. But I'm gonna have to see what I could get freebie. I'm gonna have to see if Stars will give me a credit and Showtime because I need to watch them shows. Because I could guarantee you, I definitely won't be in the YouTube streets. Hey, Latanya, how you doing? But yeah, I don't know. I got to see BMF. I definitely got to see Shy because I know it's been good because they show like little previews. I think it's on Prime on the commercials, and I got to see it. See if he can fix it down so you could get caught up on your shows. Well, they told me that Fire Stick, he said they something about after you have them for so long, they go bad. And actually Tyree had bought two and jailbroke both of them. And he took the one he had to Myrtle Beach. I don't know if it's still working, but I was using it faithfully, especially after I got my Uverse cut off through AT&T. So I probably had it probably about 8 years or so. Because I didn't even realize I done been living in this house 13 years. And I was like, I guess when you somewhere time go by and you don't realize it. But yeah. But yeah, I done talked y'all head off. It's about to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm about to get off of here and watch some TV. I definitely want to thank y'all all for coming through. I really, really appreciate the love and the conversation and, typing in the chat to, conversate back and forth with me. What I'm going to do, I do think I'm gonna go live tomorrow because I definitely need to do this watch hours, which I could have probably been done trying to get this page monetized. It's just I ain't been wanting to go live because I ain't been with the shits. Like I don't be caring about them people across the way or really about nothing. I just feel like this saga is over. Don't sign up for Walmart Auto Groceries. They deliver for free if you want to tip. And now, see, Lori, that's one thing I can't do before I get off of here. I do not like nobody buying my grocery. That I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to that. My son do it. My niece do it. Um, Even when I was, hanging with Bree, she did it. It's just something I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta go to the store and buy my own stuff. I gotta go through the eggs myself. I gotta go through the meat. I'm that type that's going through the meat to see if one is 10 cents cheaper than the other one. Like, yeah, I gotta shop on my own, y'all. I know. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go see my aunt in the morning. And so I'm gonna probably go live around 2-ish or 3, just depending on if a lot of people ain't live, so that way I could try to get my watch hours in. But I'm not gonna promise, but that's the plan, to go live tomorrow around 2 or 3. Because I'm gonna definitely go see her in the morning. And I also need to go by her house too. So 2 or 3. But if I don't come, wait a minute, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh, wait, I just lied. Hang on. Because I think I go, wait a minute, I get my B12 shot tomorrow. Let me see what time it is for. So I get my B12 shot tomorrow at 3. I'm going to go see Sarah Lee in the morning, and I'm going to see how long I'll be up there because it be cold and I can't stay long. So I'm going to go see her, and then I'm going to schedule from there. So y'all just make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. Hit that bell and make sure it's on all instead of personal. And then that way you'll know when I'm going live, because y'all know I normally said it before I actually go. Now unless I'm just pissed off and I come popping up. Don't worry, coming whether you popping off or not. Okay, sis. Okay. I don't order fresh stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on that. Hey, Lenora, make sure you catch the replay. But yeah, y'all, I thank everybody that did come through for the love and support, and also the ones that sent the blessing. I appreciate it, and I love you guys. And just make sure you got that notification on. And I'll see you. Y'all be good out here in these streets. Stay sucker free. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.